Good evening, 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 and welcome to a slightly earlier than normal game night. So much so that it's still light. I've had to close the blinds for fear of not being able to see a damn thing. Welcome to game night on Saturday the 14th of May, and we are starting rather unorthodoxly without a warm-up. The warm-up is going to come later. Warm-up, mid-time game, is going to becoming later on. Yes, Euro Eels, indeed, David, welcome. We have got, due to reasons, there are 4 dates that were fixed for the day 2 of Face Off, and this day I knew was always going to be tricky because it's a Eurovision final, but actually 3 players in one particular heat could make this heat. One is a Eurovision fan, but I said, well, what if we did it slightly before Eurovision? And said, yeah, that should work. So here we are at the earlier time of 7 PM. We're doing the face-off early. We'll then go into Google that. We've then got Only Connect as our mid-time game, and then we'll finish up with the Abyss. So if you're not a Eurovision fan, then do stick around for the evening. If you are a Eurovision fan, then you're very welcome to stick around for face-off before tootling off, and by all means do leave me on in the background if you fancy just sort of keeping an eye in between some of the less interesting acts in Eurovision. But welcome to you all. People who've chatted already, good evening to Aaron and Jack and DMC, Claire, Topper, Ash, David, Samster and Tadaru. Anyone else who's lurking and lingering in the chat, you're most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me, and without any further ado, because the night is pressing on, let's meet our 4 players in the first of the day 2 heats of Face-Off. We've got Mark from the USA. We've got Liam, the 26-year-old math teacher from Doncaster. We've got Aaron, the 19-year-old student from Edinburgh. And we've got Benzie, the 23-year-old online content creator from upstate New York. To all 4 of you, good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Great to have you here. Now, Mark, coming to you first. How are you keeping?
Pretty good.
Good. No, Siri, no one wants to talk to you. I need to find out a way of figuring how to turn that off. Mark, strong performance in your day 1 heat, 4 points to start off the tournament, and no sort of shirk in the heat with Innes, Topper and Samster up against, still coming out with a comfortable 4 points. How are you feeling coming into day 2?
Pretty good. Let's hope it continues.
Indeed so. Very best of luck to you tonight. Note, interviews will be shorter, not just because we're pressed for time, but because we get into day 2, we have less chatty before the action. Liam, coming to you. How you doing, my dude?
Not so bad. Yourself?
Yeah, ticking along. Lovely weekend. Had a magic gig over in village, just the next village over, which was really good fun, and enjoying the weather. Is it nice where you are up in the frozen north?
It's lovely up here. Lovely up here. Been sat in a beer garden most of the afternoon. So.
Oh, pog. Sounds good. You're not like certain friends in the community who's it's too hot for me. It's too hot for me.
Oh,
yeah. Are you one of them?
It's not that hot yet. It's not that hot yet. Okay. Although, you know. Well,
give it time, Liam. Give it time. Day 1, not so great. Tough heat, admittedly. Lupine, Claire and Colo up against, but not managing to get any points out of the first one. Are you hoping to presumably change that narrative coming into day 2?
Yeah, game 1 were a mitigated disaster, so anything better than what I did, given that I'm technically bottom at the minute, is a bonus.
Well, we'll see how you get on. Very best of luck to you, Liam. Facing off against Mark and Liam is Aaron. Aaron, good evening.
Good evening, Ben. How are you?
Yeah, ticking along, tickety-boo. Remind me, are you a Eurovision fan?
I am not a Eurovision fan. No, I am ambivalent to Eurovision.
Yeah, that's a good word. Good use of the word. So it's actually Aaron's pack that we're going to be enjoying in Google That a bit later on, so you get to sit and heckle from the sidelines as that's getting played out.
Whoa, yay!
So do hope you'll stick around for that if you can. Aaron, day one heat, similar to Liam, no points coming out of that, up against True, Anonym, Jack, and Shape. So again, some very tough opponents. I mean, everyone's tough. We're into the top 16.
They're all tough, that's the problem.
Yeah. How are you feeling coming into day two?
I'm feeling okay. Being on blue last time really didn't help. So I'm hoping that there's a few people ahead of me this time to settle in and get used to it. Also, I got a film question right last time, and that never happens. It wasn't an utter disaster last time.
So hopefully that's something we can bring forward into the next one. And to Joey's point, hashtag Team Ben looks weird in natural light. I mean, it is very slightly strange. I generally, that's with all the blinds open, but now I can't see anything, so I have to close the top two. It's one of those unlike sort of normally it's normally dark when I start streaming unless it's the special, so I am sort of getting used to it. I've also got contact lenses in, so if I decide I need to be extra cool, I've got the Oakley aviators on standby, but that's probably not going to happen. My ears are doing enough heavy lifting between the headset and the hairband. Aaron, very best of luck to you in this heat tonight. And facing off against Mark and Liam and Aaron is Benzie. Benzie, good evening.
Well, it's good afternoon over here, but good evening to you.
Good afternoon, yes. What is it, sort of, I imagine, 2 p.m? 1 p.m, 2 p.m?
Just after 2 o'clock, yep.
Just after 2 o'clock. So you're all prepping up for Eurovision, so you want to sort of get in and out. You're the reason we're on rush mode.
Well, ideally, I stick around a little bit longer through this actual game, but
you want to be here until 20 to 8. You don't want to be gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Benzie, 1 point coming out of the first day. Up against Zeus, David, and Derek. So points on the board, which is certainly a good start. Hoping to increase upon that tonight. I think you said in the last tournament you did a lot of third places.
Yeah, a bit of a perpetual third until I sort of pulled it out in the end. I'm not trying to repeat that.
Well, we'll see what we can do this evening. To all four of you, the very best of luck. Jogging Chapman 2, welcome to the stream. Just before we jump into it, let's just take a look at the standings as they are just now. We have got Derek, Colo, Mark, and Mark all with 4. Claire, David, Inca, and Jack with 2. Anonym, Benzie, Ralph, and Samson with 1. Aaron, Liam, Topper, and Zeus yet to score. So at least one of Aaron and Liam will definitely get points on the board. And hopefully for them, it may even be a few more. It may be both of them getting points. We'll have to wait and see. For now, though, that is the lineup. It is the beginning of day 2, the first heat they're in. Heat number 5 overall. Let's go to the face-off arena. As you know, you all get an opportunity to start on each of the colours. And Mark, this week it is your turn to go onto the blue podium. So you will be answering questions first. I've just got a little bit of background noise from somebody. Mark, is that you? I've got just a little bit of background noise going on there.
How's that?
That's much better. Good man. I thought I'll do it now rather than go to the emergency stop midway.
I'll turn off the fan.
Oh yeah, if you can, just for the sort of next sort of 20-25 minutes or so, up to 25 minutes, that would be grand. Mark, you're answering questions first. Good luck to all 4 of you. And Mark, your time starts. Now, Mark, in which county of southeast England is Romney Marsh? It's Kent. In 2002, Will Young's debut single was a double A side of Anything Is Possible and Evergreen. What 2-word name is given to a locomotive that carries its own water and coal?
Tank engine.
Correct. Liam, what is 3/4 of 48?
6.
Correct. Aaron, in 1960s slang, which 2-letter word followed sit, work, and sleep to give 3... No, it's in. Who wrote the graphic novel Fun Home?
Us.
Alison Bechdel. In the TV sitcom Mrs. Merton and Malcolm, what relation was Mrs. Merton to Malcolm?
Mother?
Correct. Benzie, in the UK, in which decade did the Festival of Britain take place?
Pass.
1950s. The vegetable pak choi derives its name from a language native to which country?
Thailand?
China. Hobart is the capital of which state or territory of Australia?
Tasmania.
Correct. Mark, the Highland Games take their name from a mountainous region in which country?
Scotland.
Correct. Liam, in 2002, which former mayor of New York City received an honorary knighthood from the Queen?
Rudy Giuliani.
Correct. Aaron, the actress who played opposite Paul Reiser's character in Mad About You is Helen who?
Pass.
Hunt. Steamed or boiled suet pudding containing sultanas and currants is traditionally known by what
Poppy
name?
dick.
Correct. Benzie, in time, a quindecennial event takes place once every how many years?
500.
15. What A is the tendon at the bottom of the leg, also known as the calcaneal tendon?
Achilles heel.
Achilles, I'll accept. Yes, Mark. The SI unit of frequency is named
Hertz.
after which... correct. Liam, on the east coast of England, which port is thought to be named after St. Felix?
Felixstowe.
Correct. Aaron, which major sporting event has been won by Papillon and Red Marauder?
Pat.
The Grand National. In the UK, how many copies must a single sell to earn a silver disc?
1 million.
200,000. Who wrote the novel The Line of Beauty?
Cat.
Alan Hollinghurst. In 1531, Francisco Pizarro and his forces invaded which ancient South American civilization? Correct. Benzie, in the sitcom Seinfeld, what was the first name of the title character?
Jerry.
Correct. Mark, the characters Richie, Howard, and
Happy Days.
Correct. Liam, which US disco diva had a hit with This Time I Know It's For Real?
Prima Serna.
Donna Summer. Which suffix is shared by football teams from West Bromwich and Brighton and Hove?
Albion.
Correct. Aaron, Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley are best friends of the title character.
Harry Potter.
Correct. Benzie, in the 2001 film Pearl Harbor, which British actress played Evelyn?
Pass.
Kate Beckinsale. A perambulator is more commonly known by which
Tram.
four-letter word? Correct. Mark, which former British Prime Minister was the Chancellor of Oxford University until his death in 1986?
Pass.
Harold Macmillan. Designs of an eagle and the Brandenburg Gate feature on the euro coins.
Germany.
Of which correct. Leo, which personal pronoun is spelled with a single letter?
I.
Correct. Aaron, in 2002, the then Crown Prince of which European principality competed in his 5th Olympic
Monaco.
box event? Correct. Benzie, which boxer is said to have bitten the leg of then world champion Lennox Lewis in a brawl at a press
Mike
conference?
Tyson?
Correct. Mark, which Australian-born actor played the Marquis de Sade in the 2000
Pass.
film Kids? Jeffrey Rush. Soma is a drug that features in which novel
Brave
by
New
authors?
World.
Correct. Liam, Karnak is a famed archaeological site in which country? Correct. Aaron, the 1997 science fiction film Contact was based on a novel by which astronomer?
Andrew Moore.
Carl Sagan. Aaron, you are out of time. The clock has beaten you. I wasn't even looking at the clocks there, and it just sort of crept up on me. And my mum tried to call, and you'll all be delighted to hear I did not answer.
Right.
That would
Thank
not
you.
have been a good time to take a call from Mrs. Flush Senior. Aaron, out of time, and it's no points. But
Yeah, just not my question tonight.
not your question. A strong performance, I have to say. Everyone's clock has drained to below the halfway mark. So certainly no shirk there, but it is the final 16. You are amongst some tough competition. We'll see how we do in day 3. But for now, Aaron, thank you for joining us. We'll look forward to your Google That Pack in a little while.
Ooh,
and we'll
have fun. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
And we'll speak to you again really soon.
Video.
Cheers, Aaron. Off we go then to round number 2. Round 2. And so it begins. Benzie, you are on the left-hand side. The least amount of time left there. How was that for you, that opening round?
Oh, I was getting really worried through considerable parts of that round, honestly. It's hard. It is hard not to watch the clock, admittedly, but it can play on you a little bit once you get into a position like that, and so you.
I mean, I have to say, I don't think there were any major spirals in that round. I was pressing the tick button probably more than I was pressing the cross button. I think the most incorrect answers in a row was maybe 2 or 3. So, strong performances. It didn't feel like there was a weak player, which is why I was so surprised when the sting went off. I think you do yourself a disservice. I think you did pretty good there to come out of that.
Yeah, pretty solid performance, all things considered, I think. But gotta push on.
On we press to round number 2. Mark, into the middle on your blue podium right here. I suppose you're probably used to being on the right hand side. I think that's where you were after. I'm not sure if it's after every round in the last heat, but it's certainly the majority of them. So into the middle. How do they fall for you? I know there are a couple of sort of Englishy questions in there, which is one of our transatlantic friends is maybe less of a strong area, though you handled them very well.
Yes, indeed. I just passed as soon as I saw him.
I have to say, you are one of the fastest answers, I have to say. So I've barely got in 3 or 4 words into my question and I'm pressing the button. So keep up that play and I'm sure you'll do good. But in the middle position, try. In the middle position just for now. And Liam, over onto the right-hand side. A 0 pointer in the opening round, but strongest performance in round 1 of day 2. How are you feeling?
Better than I did last time.
Good. Yes, point on the board. That's the main thing to take away from this. You have got at least 1 point on the board. And for you, I hope it's certainly a lot more than that. Time will indeed tell. Strong performance there, but a pretty even round, has to be said. There were no major spirals that sort of ended the game there. But it is Benji, Mark, and Liam who go into round number 2. I keep trying to fiddle with my glasses, and remember I'm wearing contact lenses today. Good luck to all three of you. Benji, you're going to be answering questions first. And Benji, your time starts. Now, Benzi, what S was small gaiters worn over the instep, popular in the early spats? What word for preschool comes from the German words for children's
Kindergarten.
garden? Correct. Mark, what T is a 4-letter word meaning the opposite of wild?
Tame.
Correct. Liam, someone with the ability to always turn their activities to personal gain is said to have a Midas what?
Oh.
Correct. Benzi, Washington, D.C. stands on which river?
The Chesapeake?
No, the Potomac. What is 1/4 of 88?
22.
Correct. Mark, somebody in a very bad mood may be described as a bear with a sore what?
Thumb.
Head. In the 1920s, which Briton wrote the plays The Vortex and Fallen
Pass.
Angel? Noel Coward. What is the name of the leading annual dog show in Britain run by the Kennel Club?
Crufts.
Correct. Liam, the word uxorious means excessively fond of whom?
God.
No, it's your wife. Bangladesh was the eastern part of which country from 47 to 71?
India.
Pakistan. Which Welsh singer became known as the Tigress of Tiger Bay?
Oh, pass.
Shirley Bassey. In 2001, which wife of a Prime Minister became president of the children's charity Barnardo's?
Sherry Blair.
I'm just pressing the button just because I needed a minute to process that. That is a correct answer. I've got Sherry Booth written down on there, but I'm just going to double check that Sherry Booth is indeed the wife. Yes, Sherry Booth became Sherry Blair. Sherry Blair is an acceptable answer, so I will be accepting that. And hopefully I stop the time in a reasonably timely fashion. Benzi, the clock is going to continue on you in 3, 2, 1. What R is the name given to the referral of a question directly to the electorate?
Referendum.
Correct. Mark, a healthy dairy cow has how many teats on each
4.
udder? Correct. Liam, the 1993 film starring Uma Thurman and Keanu Reeves was Even Cowgirls Get the What?
Hump.
Blues. According to the common expression, if someone causes upset, they are rocking the what?
Boat.
Correct. Benzi, which Oscar-winning actor played Kenny Larkin in the TV
Pass.
show Russell Crowe? High sticking, hip checking, and pulling the goalie can all take place during which winter
Hockey.
context? Correct. Mark, who was the British Prime Minister from 1937 to 1940?
Chamberlain.
Correct. Liam, in the series Silent Witness, what was Amanda Burton's character's name?
Pass.
Sam Ryan. The penny black was the first adhesive postage stamp bears the
Sam.
likeness of
Oh.
Queen Victoria. Which 3-letter word can mean an archaeological excavation or a diss?
Egg.
Correct. Benji, how many players are there on a baseball team?
Pass.
9. Which middle name was shared by Charlie Chaplin and Winston Churchill?
Pass.
Spencer. Which 2-word phrase describes a ticket given by employers to workers to pay for food in some UK shops?
Pass.
It's a luncheon voucher. Which actor starred as General Maximus Decimus Meridius in the film Gladiator?
Pass.
Russell Crowe. What kind of dish is knockwurst, meat or vegetable?
Meat.
Correct. Mark, the Stone of Scone which was returned to Scotland in 1996 is housed
Dublin?
in Edinburgh. Which English queen was the second daughter of Henry VIII?
Queen Mary.
Queen Elizabeth I. Who was the first female presenter of TV's Spring Watch?
Pass.
Kate Humble. Featuring in Shrek, which band had a hit with All Star?
Smash Mouth.
Correct. Liam, the writer who published his autobiography Ego in 2001 is Clement who?
Boy.
Correct. Benzi, which 1994 film about the mental illness of a British monarch starred Nigel Hawthorne?
Pass.
The Madness of King George. Which ordinal number corresponds to the cardinal number 1?
First.
Correct. Mark, a very long rambling story or joke which is often pointless is called a
Dog.
shaggy... Correct. Liam, which mythical bird features with a carpet in the title of a book by E. Nesbitt?
Phoenix.
Correct. Benzi, in the Flintstones, what was the name of Fred and Wilma's daughter?
Pebbles.
Correct. Mark, in history, which Roman general wrote a commentary on his conquest in the Gallic Wars?
Caesar.
Correct. Liam, in which decade did Eddie Shah launch the Today newspaper?
50.
80s. In the TV sitcom Fawlty Towers, what animal did Manuel bring to the hotel?
Rat.
Correct. Benzi, what U is an adjective used to mean something relating to a city or town?
Urban.
Correct. Mark, what C is a French word for the person in charge of the entrance of a building?
Pass.
Concierge. The Oxford professor John Bailey was married to which celebrated
Yes.
novelist? Iris Murdoch. At the 2002 NME Awards, which female Australian singer won the Best Pop Act
Kylie Minogue.
category? Correct. Liam, which Keanu Reeves film had the tagline "Believe the Unbelievable"?
Matrix.
Correct. Benzie, what name is given to the French salad that includes tomatoes, tuna, hard-boiled eggs, green beans, and anchovies?
Pass.
Salad Nicosi. The war sonnets of Rupert Brooke were first published during which war?
World War II.
World War One. In the Tale of the Arabian Nights, where does Aladdin first find the lamp?
Pass.
In Cave, or the Cave of Wonders. Which town in Berkshire was the site of an anti-bypass protest which reached its height in 1996? It was Newbury. Nicosia.
Wouldn't have had in any case.
Apologies to the chat for the mispronunciation of Nicosia right there.
Niçoise.
Niçoise, thank you. Niçoise. Under the pressure of the coin. You guys know what it's like under pressure. I have the same pressure from the different side of the coin. Oh, Benzie. Benzie.
Hurts.
Third place once again.
I was very competitive, but it hurts still.
It was so competitive, and I have to say, tight as anything. Again, getting Mark down to 20 seconds, Liam down to 13 3/4. But my goodness gracious me, you gave it a little spiral in the middle there, and a couple of questions
Yeah,
not
that
falling
spiral
your way.
in the middle just did it for me, unfortunately.
Oh, but mate, I tell you what, great performance, and it's another point on the board. You will get a single point coming out of this, so very well played. We'll see you in day 3. Enjoy the Eurovision Song Contest, and we'll catch up.
Hey, at least I can say I got more points in the UK at Eurovision last year and fewer points in the UK at Eurovision this year.
Nicely done. The topical, definitely.
No.
Un point.
Un point.
Always a pleasure, and we'll see you in day 3.
Of course, see you in
See
day
ya.
3.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to all the spacemen, space wolves tonight.
Very good. Well, let's put Benzie back into the broadcast studio because, of course, we are playing from the green room tonight. And let's go to round number 3. Tyson, my dude, welcome to the stream. Have a Solero, Tyson. If it's a bit warm where you are, have a Solero. I tell you what, the sun's gone down. I can open up these blinds. Well, here we are. It is final time of heat number 5, day number 2, and I think my mum has texted me as well, saying, "Why aren't you answering your phone?" I will call her later on. What is, mum? Oh shit, is that tomorrow? Apparently it's supposed to be going to Lymington tomorrow. I will need to look into that because this weekend has suddenly exploded. Shadowmate, ABME, welcome to the stream. And Liam, Mark, in the final, guaranteed 2 points at this stage. First of all, Liam, over to the left, slightly less time than Mark. How was that for you?
I said better. I'm now back to where I've been in 2 of my other face-offs in coming to the final. So,
You've not won a final though.
I've come
you're
second
yet to win.
twice.
Second twice, okay.
Yeah, talking to mispronunciations, I'll pick you up on scone later.
We can we can have that conversation for an entire stream, I'm sure. It's a scone because we are on the south coast and we speak with received pronunciation down here. Do you genuinely say scone?
I say scone, yeah.
Wow. Well, I never knew that. To be fair, I'm one of the only people I know who actually says schedule. Everyone else I know seems to say schedule, which sort of sticks in. Yeah. Which one do you go for, Liam?
Schedule.
Schedule with a hard C.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fail to agree, but opinion is, as they say, divided. Guaranteed 2 points, Liam. Very well done getting to the final. And Mark as well. Again, another close one. Getting your clock coming right the way down to the bottom. But here you are, and on the right-hand side. How are you feeling?
Great. Better than last time.
Better than last time. Good. Well, I say you won last time. And if you're feeling better than that, that must bode well
better
for
than
you.
last round.
Oh, better than last round. Yes. It was, again, a couple of trickier ones in there, but you managed to find your way through, and very well played.
I saw scone or scone, however you pronounce it, and thought Irish.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, it's a sort of cakey thing. Cake with the sultanas and curries. It's very nice, actually. Anyway, you both got 2 minutes on your clock, and the winner of this round will finish up with 4 points, and the runner-up will take 2, and that will be the end of your day 2 heat. The very best of luck to you both. Liam, you are going to be answering questions first. Very best of luck to you both, and Liam, your time starts. Now, Liam, the 2006 animation film Happy Feet centers around a... Correct. Mark, who presented the comedy chat show Chatty Man on Channel 4?
Alan Clark.
Correct. Liam, what H was the nickname of the jazz pianist Hoagland Howard Carmichael?
Howie.
Hoagie. Which word meaning an unobstructed view is the name of a long-running BBC current affairs programme?
Panorama.
Correct. Mark, what H is the name given to a valued article that has been owned by a family? Correct. Liam, in chess, which piece can only ever legally move only on one square and one end? No, it's a king. Who painted the 1642 painting The Night Watch?
Van Gogh.
It was Rembrandt. What F is a slang abbreviated word for an FBI agent?
Pass.
It's a Fed. What nickname was given by his gambling associates to Lord Lucan?
Pass.
It was Lucky. In horse racing slang, what F is known as the Jolly?
Folly.
No, it's a favourite. Which two-word term describes what you would get if you ordered eau mineral in a French restaurant?
Mineral water.
Correct. Mark, what shoe brand gets its name from food thrown to quiet down
Hush Puppy.
bartenders? Correct. Liam, in the 1994 film Legends of the Fall, which Welsh-born actor starred as Colonel William Ludlow?
Pass.
Anthony Hopkins. My lover's got humour, she's a giggle at a funeral is the opening lyric from which 2013 hit single?
Pass.
Take Me to Church. Which Welsh band released the songs Mulder and Scully and Road Rage in 2002?
Panicked.
Catatonia.
Nice.
Which 1980s comedy drama starring Jimmy Nail and Kevin Whaley was revived in 2002?
Likely Lads.
Auf Wiedersehen Pet. What does the letter V stand in the abbreviation RNVR?
Very.
Volunteer. Roman candles, jumping jacks and sparklers are all varieties of what?
Fireworks.
Correct. Mark, in which English national park are the mountains Great Gable and Grisdale
Pass.
Pike? Lake District. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up are lyrics from which
Pass.
1990...
Oh,
this is how we do it. What is the chemical symbol for chlorine?
TL.
Correct. Liam, Sanford and Son was the American remake of which British comedy
Let's go and
series?
Son.
Correct. Mark, which word can mean both a type of freshwater fish and a resting place for a bird?
Perch.
Correct. Liam, the island of Taiwan is off the east coast of which Asian country?
China.
Correct. Mark, Gloucestershire Old Spot is a variety of which farm animal?
Cow.
It's a pig. Roll with it, Wonderwall, and Don't Look Back in Anger were tracks on
Oasis.
which Albert... No, What's the Story, Morning Glory? Which Vicar of Dibley actor starred in a series of TV
Granger.
ads? Dawn French.
Dawn French.
An electoral franchise is the right to do
Vote.
what? Correct. Liam, Petticoat Lane Market is situated in which English city?
London.
Correct. Mark, who played the title character in the 1964 Hitchcock film Marnie?
Tibby Hadron.
Correct. Liam, the M62 motorway begins in which northwest city?
Manchester.
Liverpool. Tomb Raider heroine Lara Croft has what vocation?
Archaeologist.
Correct. Mark, who is the director of the films Beetlejuice, Batman and Sleepy Hollow?
Tim Burton.
Correct. Liam, in the live sports broadcast, the almost instant repeating of a shot in slow motion is known as an action...
Replay.
Correct. Mark, which British group formed in 1977 comprised Stuart Copeland, Andy
Police.
Summers? Correct. Liam, what T is a large ship designed to carry oil in bulk?
Anchor.
Correct. Mark, which is the only country to have a land border with Portugal?
Spain.
Correct. Liam, Tom Hanks and Gina Davis starred in which 1992 drama about a female
got mail.
baseball... One more time?
You've got mail. I know it's not.
It's not, it's a League of Their Own. Sorry, I just missed you and I knew your time was so low, so I thought I'd go for an emergency stop because I missed you. Time will continue with you in 3, 2, 1. Which word follows earth, tape, and lug to make the names of a group of invertebrates?
Worm.
Is the correct answer, but just a second out of time. Whoa, those, I tell you what, those were some hard questions coming your way, Liam.
That's how it falls. That's how it falls.
That's a, that
I'm
is
annoyed
how
about the M62 one. That's stupid.
Annoyed
That's
about which
wheelhouse.
one? Which one?
The M62 question.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on that
Liverpool.
road about a million times. So
You drive yourself?
no, but I went to uni in Liverpool, and it's the road that goes from Liverpool to
Oh,
Sheffield.
mate,
So
if you went to uni at
I
Liverpool,
am.
yeah, that's shameful.
that's awful. That's a shambles.
Oh.
That.
Mate, well, that's the way it goes. But still, you don't go away empty-handed. 2 points at the end of day 2. Solid performance for you. Very well played. We'll see you at day 3 in a few weeks' time. But well played. Great, strong performances. And Liam, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Which means our winner of heat number 5 is Mark. Welcome, Innes, to the stream, and as he is saying in chat, strong match from all. Mark, very well played, 2 for 2. 8 points you've amassed so far. You must be feeling pretty chuffed after that.
Yeah, pretty proud.
There's just a couple of questions there, I think, where you maybe fell victim to preempting the question, only not quite getting the full question.
Montel Jordan, his only hit was "This is how we do it."
Yeah, and the Oasis one as well, I think, was that one? I think you said Oasis and it was What's the Story, Morning Glory, but either way, it was minor faults in an otherwise pretty impressive performance. Still over half your time left at the end there. let's take a look at the leaderboard. I think we know where you're going to be, Mark. But for everybody else, let's see what the scoreline is. Mark, 2 for 2 and 8 points. Derek, Colo, and other Marks still on 4. Liam moves up to 5th with 2 points after 2 games played. Claire, David, and Inka, Jack, and Benji also on 2. Anonymous and Ralph and Samson on 1. Aaron, Topper, and Zeus yet to score. Aaron just with 3 games left. So those are the standings at the end of the 5th heat, but of course we have still got 3 more heats which will be played out on Tuesday, next Saturday, and the following Tuesday, and I do hope you'll join us for that. Mark, very well done on your 2nd heat victory. Go and have a sit down and then come back for Google that. It'd be lovely to have you.
Okay, thank you.
Top man. Speak to you soon, Mark. Take care.
Thank you. See ya.
So, Mark adds another victory to his ranks. He is 2 heats in, and victory on 2, taking him up to 8 points. Can anyone catch him? We'll have to wait and see. Still 3 more heats to play out. The next will play out on Tuesday. We've then got one next Saturday and one the following Tuesday. And look at this. It is just after 7:30, half an hour into the stream, and we've done 1 full game. I'm normally starting the first game after the warm-up by now, so here we go, on form. If you're going to watch Eurovision, thanks for joining us for this beginning bit, but I do hope you'll stick around. We've got Google That. Eurovision isn't for at least half an hour, so do come play some Google That. Maybe exclude if you want to play in the lobby if you're not going to be around for the full game, but Google That, as written by our friend Aaron Aromatics, coming up right after this break. It's a great pack. I proved it myself, and I do hope you'll stick around for it, coming up very shortly. So stick around. That's the end of Face Off for now, and I will see you in just a couple of minutes' time. Very quick ad break just while I load up Google That, which isn't open yet, but the question pack If you'd like me to remove you from the exclusion list, I can do. No, Derek, come on, come play properly. I'll take you off the exclusion list, Claire. There you go. You're still going to be your name is still going to be red. And I don't think it does. I mean, I can change it back to white actually. Yoink. And there we go. I think it still internally doesn't. I don't think there's anything that puts you onto the exclusion list automatically, other than that list which I've just cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, one more. Oh, wait for it, Sotley. That's all good. And then we'll start the game, then no one's disappointed. Pog. Come on, it's Sotley. Let's have you. Although if it crashes the game, because there's not 12 people in the game, then we'll have to redo it again, and Claire, you'll have to not exclude it. But I don't think it does. Thinking of the wrong theme. Laptop's big and dick. Okay. Tadari's in already, Mark. I was going to get another drink while it sorts his computer out. I'll be right back. And then we'll get playing. Alright, I'm back up. I didn't hear any more pings. We need one more and then we can play. I mean, if you like it, Sotley, I can add you to the game manually. If you want me to do that. See Dorian. You and your perfect pitch to Dari. You're playing mobile till it works. Grand. Okay, well let me... There you go. Fantastic. So, there's 12 players. And I wonder who's going to be in our lobby tonight. Let's start the game. The Dirty Dozen. God, I hope it doesn't crash it because there's no one in the lobby at the end. That would be really annoying. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's populate the podiums! And round and round we go. Podium number 6. Mark, that's yours. First in on Face-Off, first in on Google That. Welcome to the game. Round we go some more. Another yellow one. Podium number 2. It's BC. Welcome on in, BC. Oh, Samster, come on. Another one to be picked. It's a red one. Gliding overall. There's Jogging Charm. Hello, Paul. Welcome to the game. Great to have you. Moving on. And it's podium 10. Another yellow one. There's it, Sotley on the mobile. And concluding the yellows. Let's see where we're going next. We are sticking with the front row. Podium number 8 is blue. It's AV Me. Welcome on in. Derek wants middle left. We'll see what happens. We're not going there yet. Corbin Corner on number 7. Oh, nearly there, Derek. Front left. Close enough. Podium number 7, Derek, welcome to the game. On we go. There's half the players in. Let's have podium number 9. It's Claire. Hello, Claire. Sorry, Jogging. It's Face-Off Autopilot. Podium 11 on the far right. It's Innes. Innes on the far right there, going with your green Flappy Bird avatar. I think it's a Flappy Bird avatar. I think we've had this conversation before. Finishing off the green, it's Cyclespace who's got your podium, Derek. Welcome to the game, Cyclespace. Great to have you here. You made it in this. Yes, you did. 3 more than need filling. Pole position, it's Tadaru starting us off there. Podium 0. 2 more, 4 and 5 in the centre. Which one goes first? It's podium 4. And it's Samster. Which leaves one more player. Who's it going to be? I can't see. Pyro Pygmy. There we go. Podium number 5. Welcome to all 12 of you. Hope you're ready to play Google That tonight. Yeah, there's the lobby game. The line's down the screen because there's no one in the lobby because we've got 12 players here. But I hope you're ready to have a good time. It is a great pack from Aaron Aromatics. It means I don't need to think about the lobby. There'll be no lobby medals given out. I really hope it doesn't crash the game. It might crash the game at the end. Because I think it always supposes that somebody is in the lobby. We'll find out. I guess we'll just find out. And if I have to manually add on some pennies, then so be it. Let's play Google that. Let's go around number 1. It's the early bird. In the early bird, you need to answer the multiple choice question. The question will appear in the chat first, as ever it does. I could give Persephone the login. I probably should have added a bot to the account. Give Persephone's Twitch bot a log. It's too late now, but you had the shout of the time it took to aside ponies. Good stuff, Claire. Question appears in chat first. A, B, C, or D. I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 also works. Only the first 5 correct players will score 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2 respectively. No points if you're wrong or you're too slow. Instructions are on how to whisper 5 questions in the round, a maximum of 50 points available. And so I hope you're ready. Great pack this from Aaron, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. Question number 1. Fingers on buzzers, my dudes and dudettes. Have a look at this. This is a pack by Aaron, and it contains many references to things Aaron likes, things Aaron doesn't like, and general interests held by Aaron. How many times does the word Aaron feature in this question? Is it 6, 5, 7, or 4? Everyone's locked in. That's already. This is pretty much the shape of things to come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players getting a correct answer, which was, of course, 5. This is a pack by Aaron. Contains many references to things Aaron likes and things Aaron doesn't like. General interest held by Aaron. How many times does the word Aaron feature in this question? That would be 5. BC picking up 10. Tadari's getting 8. It's Otley 6. Samson 4. AB Me 2. Cycle, Space, and Mark both correct, but unfortunately not fast enough. No points. On we go. Reset the podiums. Question number 2. Take a look at this. Aaron was born in the 21st century, as was which of these famous people? Willow Smith, Doja Cat, Lil Nas X, or Marcus Rashford? There's answers from everyone, which is nice to see. Wow, only 3 getting the correct answer there. Claire, BC, and Mark. I'm just loading up my citations and trivia here. Yes, the answer was... A. Willow Smith was born in 2000, Rashford 1997, on the same day as Smith, curiously enough. Lil Nas X was born in 1999 and Doja Cat in 1995. BC picking up another 10 point, Mark picking up your first 8, and Claire picking up your first 6. Well played. Let's reset the podiums and go on to question number 3. Who on earth is... No one knows. Some say they don't actually exist, David. Jewel. Insert joke about Jewel right here. Let's have a look. Question number 3. Take a look. Aaron was born in Scotland, the same country as which of these natural features? Scafell Pike, River Tay, Skomer Island, Loch Nee. Oh, that's nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 of you again going to be disappointed. The correct answer here was B, the River Tay. Scafell Pike is in England, Loch Nee is in Northern Ireland, and Skomer Island is in Wales. Derek picking up your first point of the match, 10 points. Innes getting your first points in the match, that's 8 for you. Mark getting another 6, John Chung getting your first 4, and Sarkaspace getting your first 2. Claire and Sotley both correct, but unfortunately not fast enough. Just Pyro Pygmy yet to score. We've got 2 more questions in this opening round. Let's reset the podiums. Samson panicked, that's fair enough. Have a look at this. Less panicky on question number 4. Aaron is a bespectacled individual. He got his glasses at the opticians, where he had to look at which of these diagrams: Newton grid, Huygens diagram, Franklin table, or Snellen chart. Oh, hello. Okay, this isn't Prosecco, it's like not... I think it might actually be champagne. I'm not quite sure. No, it's Italian, so it's not champagne. It didn't have Prosecco on the label anyway. 10 out of 12 going right. Just Pyro and Jogchum airing on this one. It's Sotley getting an answer in, but quite late. Probably going to be no points. The correct answer is D, a Snellen chart. Samster getting 10. BC getting 8. Innes getting 6. AB Me 4. And Mark getting 2. Unfortunately for the Diary, Saxophone, Derek Clare, and indeed at Sotley, no points. Not fast enough. Yeah, a Snellen chart is the board of letters that are different sizes. For those interested in the writing process, I got the wrong answers by Googling a list of scientists who worked with light and then a list of synonyms for chart, which is where the other wrong answers came from. Nice stuff from Aaron. Top tier, top draw question writing. Pro tip for you right there. Let's reset the podiums. One more question in this round. It's question number 5. Take a look at this. Aaron reads law at university and therefore knows everything about prison. Which of these things happened in the same year that Nelson Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment? Elizabeth Taylor first marries Richard Burton. John F. Kennedy wins a presidential election. The Catcher in the Rye is first published. Neil Armstrong walks on the moon. They're clapping out of time with the beat. Wow, just Pyro and it's Sotley getting this one right. And Pyro's going to get the first points of their first points of the match. Correct answer. It's A. Elizabeth Taylor marries Richard Burton for the first time. Mandela was sentenced in 1964. Kennedy won the 1960 election. Catcher in the Rye first published in 51 and Armstrong walked on the moon in 1969. Pyro getting 10. It's Sotley getting another 8. That is the end of round 1. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores. A bit of a lead for BC at the start of this. 28 points and in pole position. Mark's gliding overall with 16. 3 players on 14. Samster, Sotley and Innes. Pyro and Derek both have 10. Tadari's got 8. Avie, me and Claire with 6 each. Johnny John's got 4 and Cyberspace has got 2. Everyone's got points on the board, but still plenty of rounds to go. And of course in round 2 you can lose points as well as earn them. Let's see what we've got in store for you as we go to round 2. Round 2 is called Chicken. You'll be given a category, for example, history. When prompted, whisper your bid from 1 to 10 to the bot. This is the number of your points that you're risking on this question. Only the 6 highest bidders will be in play for the question. And again, the category and the question will appear in the chat first. So if you've got a bit of latency, make sure you're watching the chat. If you're in play, whisper your answer to the bot. If you answer correctly, you win your bid. If you answer incorrectly, you lose your bid. If you abstain, you lose half your bid rounded up. That saves everyone from just bidding 10 and then abstaining. It's still a penalty if you are in play. Players who are not in play get 1 point for every wrong answer or abstention up to a maximum of their bid. So if you don't think you're going to have fun with the category, bid low, but not so low that you're not going to get very many points for Luigi strats, but not so high that you'll accidentally get into the question. A lot of tactics at play in this round, bidding from 1 to 10, and if you abstain from bidding, you'll be given a default bid of 1. 5 questions in the round, max of 50 points available. You all know the drill. Hashtag strategy, indeed so. Category number 1, fingers on buzzers, get your bids in from 1 to 10, and the category is revealed in 3, 2, 1. Aaron is a cool person because he watches TV quiz shows. I'm anticipating some 10s here. Oh, no, just a 1-10. Jogging Chung going for 10. Samson's gone for 8. It's Sotley for 7. BC, Mark and Innes all for 6. Everyone else has gone lower. Claire's gone for 5, which is a pretty high bid to not get into play. So Claire hoping for lots of wrong answers here. 20 seconds as usual for the 6 players who are yellow. Question number 1. Aaron is a cool person because he watches TV quiz shows. Question number 1. Have a look. Which 2 letters are missing from this quizzical list? ML, SW, AH, blank, JR, DE. BC and Innes abstaining from this one. Maybe they don't know and trying to... damage limitation is normally the phrase we use for abstention there. 4 players getting it in. I have to say, it's Sotley, if you hadn't got this one... yeah, here comes the chat. If you hadn't got this one, it's Sotley. I think that would have been more shameful than not knowing the M62 is circling or starts in Liverpool. Correct answer is, of course, PS. They are all the initials of chasers on the chase, ordered chronologically from when they first appeared on the show, and the one missing was, of course, Paul Sinner. Oh, Samson's gone for GK, Jogging Chum for TD. No answers from BC and Innes, which means they're going to lose half of their bid rounded up. Or was it rounded down? Whichever one it is. Samson with the wrong answer, losing 8, and Jogging Chum losing 10. Oh, Jogging Chum into negative figures, bad luck. But it's only picking up 7, Mark picking up 6, and we have got some Luigi points, 3 each to Pyro, Derek, Cycle, AB Me, 2 for Tadaro, and 4 for Claire. There's Luigi strats paying off there. Let's reset the podiums. As we go on to category number 2, bits from 1 to 10. Here's the category. Aaron is a cool person because he wears floral shirts. So just sneaking a bit in, a bit of 1 albeit. Samster and Johnny Chung going for 6. Claire going for another 5, this time getting into play. Derek 4. It is Pyro for 3 and still getting into play. Low bids all round here. Lots of 2s and just a 1 from It's Sotley there. Good luck to you all. Here's question number 2. Aaron does not currently have any shirts depicting flowers of the genus Helianthus. Which type of flower is this? 3 very quick answers. Here comes Jogging Chum and Claire. Just wait for Pyro. Maybe going for some damage limitation. Yes, Pyro abstaining from that. The correct answer is the sunflower. All 5 getting it right who played. Samster getting 6, Jogging Chum getting 6, Claire getting 5, Derek getting 4, Innes just getting the 3. For you Luigi players, you can get a maximum of 1 because it was only Pyro who didn't answer that one correctly. Abstention, Pyro losing 2, everyone out of play getting the 1 point. Let's reset the podiums. And apparently Aaron doesn't have a sunflower shirt. We need to change this. Petition to get Aaron a sunflower shirt. Category number 3, bidding from 1 to 10, and your category is Aaron is a cool person because he listens to the radio. Get your bids in. Jogging Chumps managed to pull it back to even Stevens at 0. They weren't particularly pulling away at this point. BC started the round with the lead. Still got the lead at 26. But not sure going much higher. Let's have a look at these bids here. We've got 5s from It's Sotley and Claire, 4s from Jogging Chum, Derek and Samster, and 3s from Mark and Pyro. Quite a few 2s in here. BC, Innes, AB Me and Tadaro, and Psychospace just going for the 1. Hope for some Luigi points. Aaron is a cool person because he listens to the radio. Question number 3, here it is. Use your fingers to type in what the first letter in the abbreviation DAB stands for, then press enter. Pyro played as if he couldn't remember. Oh, we've got all 6 answering. All 7 answering, actually. We've got a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. All 7 answering on this particular question, so we're not going to have any abstention points. Are we going to get any Luigi points? Oh, Liam, my darling, he's just come for... Liam has typed the D. He's not done an RTFQ. Use your fingers to type in what the first letter in the abbreviation DAB stands for, then press it. It stands for digital audio broadcasting. So just 1 Luigi point for the 1 incorrect answer going to BC, Innes, Tadaro, AB Me and Psychospace. Liam, unfortunately, losing 5 points there, but very well played. 2, all of our 6 green players, Samster, Derek and Jogging Chum picking up 4, Mark and Pyro picking up 3, and Claire picking up 5. Nicely done. Let's reset the podiums. As we go to question number 4, get your bids in from 1 to 10. Aaron is a cool person because he sometimes plays golf. Sings a D. This is in G. It's sort of G modal. Sometimes plays golf. So, wow, Jogging Chum going for a 10 here. AB Me going for an 8, Samster for a 6, and BC, Pyro and Claire all going for a 5. So quite high bids to get these 6 into play. We've got Innes on a 3, Mark, Derek, Psychospace and Tadaro on 2, and It's Sotley on a 1. Hoping some Luigi points here. Good luck, question number 4, something to do with golf. Here's your question. Come on, Luigi, says Mark. Watch out! In golf, a condor is generally considered to be how many shots below par? All 6 have answered. And let's see what the correct answer was. It's 4. Oh, no. I think that might be the first time we've not seen any Luigi points. All 6 getting it right. Very well played. It is 4. And hopefully at least a couple of people will like the 4/4 joke, but it is unclear who. Yes, a Condor is 4 below par. Jogging Chum picking up 10 points there. Great play. AB Me picking up another 8. Samson getting 6. BC, Pyro and Claire picking up 5. Unfortunately for our out-of-play players, no Luigi points for you on this occasion. Pops off to the Eurovision Song Contest. All right, Proogs, have a good time, my dude. And welcome to the stream and goodbye from the stream. Also, Pyro and NPL Dart, welcome on in. No Luigi points. First time we've seen that for a while. Let's reset the podiums. One more category in this round. I really like this question. I like it a lot. Category number 5. Fingers on buzzers, 1 to 10. Aaron is a cool person because he has perfect pitch. Get your bids in. Bids from all 12 here. Inca, Derek and Tadaru go for 10. Tadaru, I don't know enough about Tadaru actually to make the claim, but Inca and Derek both going for 10 on this question does not surprise me in the slightest, based on where it could possibly be going. Joggington going for 8. Claire, I know, is a bit of a music bod as well, going for 7. Mark going for 6. Some high Luigi bits here. Samson's got 4 in Luigi, hoping for 4 incorrect answers. He may or may not be disappointed. We'll have to wait and see. Pyro and Itzotli going for 3. BC, AB, Me and Cyberspace all going for 2. Good luck. Question number 5. Take a look at this. Hope it's about pitch perfect. Let's see. The correct answer, pinging Google that, is what note? It's also the first letter of the composer who wrote the Enigma Variations. Oh! My watch is doing fun things. There we go, time up, all 6 answering. You hit all 3 goals, Ben. You've closed all 3 rings, stay in the groove. The last goal, apparently I've burnt 1,182 calories today. I've exercised for 104 minutes. I was doing a lot of standing and walking this afternoon. And I've stood for 12 hours. I always find it weird when the you've been stood is the last one to come through, and that one comes through when I'm sitting. Bit strange. Yes. It's probably that, actually. It's probably on a vibraphone. I'm not going to spend long on the piano. I'm trying not to do that quite so much these days. It's that, probably that. It is an E, is the answer. Yes, and it is Edward Elgar who wrote the Enigma Variations. Oh, that doesn't sound so. I need the score for that. I'm not going to go into it now. But yes, Edward Elgar wrote the Enigma Variations, including Nimrod. I'm useless without a score tonight. Again, we've got no Luigi points going out here. Well done to Derek, Innes and Tadaru picking up 10. Jogging Chung grabbing 8. Claire getting 7. Mark getting 6. Oh, BC, Samson, Pyro, Solly, ABB and Cyberspace. No points! Bad luck. No Luigi strats there. E6. Probably that one. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores at the end of round 2. My. Well, look at this. We've got a triumvirate of trivia titans at the top. It's not quite TR, but there we go. BC, Mark and Claire. All on 32, and on the top row, Derek just a point behind on 31. Innison's on 25. Samster, Tadara and Jogging Chum all on 22. A sort of middling tie there. Pyro and AB Me have 19. Itzotli's got 17, and Cyclespace has got 7, but still got plenty of time to make that up. Cyclespace, good round right there. And again, many thanks to Aaron. This is such a delightful question pack, and I do hope you're enjoying it as much as I enjoy proofing it. Let's go on. I think we should. I really do. Let's go on to round number 3. At which point I have to press my round 3 button. Round 3 is to boo. You need to name something that fits in with a given category. For example, capital cities in Asia. Whisper one answer only to Persephone's Twitch spot, and you score 10 points if you give me a unique correct answer. Answers given by 2, 3, 4, 5 or more players score 6, 4, 2 and 0 points respectively. No points if the answer doesn't fit the category. With 5 questions in the round, there's a maximum of 50 points available. How does this work for the lobby game again? In the lobby game, they have to match with one of the players, whether right or wrong, in the hot seat game. But as we have no lobby players, It's a bit academic tonight. So round 3 is taboo. No bidding required in this round, so you've got to say something that you don't think anyone else will say. But sometimes the most obvious can be the answer that no one else goes for. You'll have to play it and see how you think. Question number 1. Good luck. No worries, Aaron. Name one of the 12 most populous cities in India. Tadara and Mark both in. Pyro's in. Itzotli's in. Here's BC and Cycle and Derek. There's Samsa and AB Me and Ines. Claire and Jogging Chum need an answer. There's Jogging Chum. Claire, anything? No answer from Claire. Let's take a look and see what you all said. Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, Bangalore, Kolkata, New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Right. I need to refer to my debugs on this. Computer's telling me 2, 3, 6, 7 and 9 are wrong. No answer from Claire 2. Bengaluru. Is that what you've said there, Derek? Bengaluru. I'm just going to zoom in on you on the inspector view because I can't quite make that out. Bengaluru. I don't know if you meant to write Bangalore, but I'm not sure I can accept that, so I'm not going to, I'm afraid. 6 and 7 going for New Delhi. Now, I raised this with Aaron. The answer down here is actually Delhi, which is distinct and separate from New Delhi. New Delhi is sort of a city within Delhi. Delhi itself is also a city. It's not an area or a metropolis or anything like that. Delhi is specifically the answer, and we did decide that we weren't going to accept New Delhi as an answer. Oh, is Bengaluru Bangalore? Oh, is it really? Oh, well, Bangalore, also called Bangalore. I apologise profusely, Derek, and thank you, Claire, for calling me out on that. I will remove you from the no points. Yes, Bengaluru is another name for Bangalore, which is on the list. So huge apologies, Derek, and thank you, Claire, for pointing that out. Yes, you can have some points if not enough other people have said it. We'll see. But no, New Delhi, unfortunately, I cannot accept. Calcutta is another answer that's come in, and unfortunately, it is not on the list. AB me, bad luck, I'm afraid. You guys are going to get no points. Oof. Everything else is a correct answer. Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, Bangalore, Kolkata. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit it. Calcutta is... Sorry, AB me, I've just realised what I've done. Yeah, Calcutta is Kolkata. It was written as Kolkata on my list. Okay, I will... Yeah. You literally just said that. I will amend those points and I will leave Samson till the end because he's the only other place that said Calcutta, and I will add your points back on. Don't worry, AB. Sorry about that. That's me trying to do things too fast. I'm trying to do this thing where I don't prevaricate quite as much. So let's go through and see what everyone has said. We've got a Mumbai on podium 0 and a Mumbai on podium 8. It's just the 2 Mumbais there. So I'm going to award you 6 points each. Nicely done. Now, Bangalore and Bangalore, or Bengaluru and Bangalore, we said were the same. So podium 3, podium 4, and podium 10, that's shared 3 ways. That's going to be 4 points each. Nicely done. And Chennai and Hyderabad are both correct and unique answers. Podium 1, podium 11, very well played. That's going to be 10 points each. Samster on podium 5, that is actually shared 2 ways. I'm going to go back and give 6 points to AB me in a minute, but Calcutta, 6 points for Samster. Let's reset the podiums, and I'm going to give AB me 6 points. Let me just remember how to do this. Podium position to adjust, podium 9, add this value, 6, manually adjust player score. There you go. Another 6 points for you, and all's well that ends well. Correct answers you could have had there: Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Calcutta, spellings variations are on, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, Pune, Surat, Kanpur, Jaipur, and Lucknow. And the citation I've got there from Aaron is, I like India. There we go. Ines, what did I mark as wrong for you? You're doing... Ben and I are cancelled. What did you say? Did you not get points? Oh, did you say Calcutta? Yeah, I don't like you being sad face, Ines. I want you to be not sad face. Count the number of times you've seen cancelled on my fingers and toes. Why are we cancelling Ines? Oh, Aaron is an Indian name. Yes, Aaron is an Indian name. That might be why he likes it. Maybe there's some heritage there. You'll have to ask him. Let's go on. Question number 2. I'm trying to stop this prevarication. Oh, he cancelled his name. Ah, fine. We need to stop cancelling Innes. Poor Innes. I haven't got my pain button handy, otherwise I'll play it. Let's go on. Question number 2. Have a look at this. Name the recipient of any letter written by Paul according to the King James Bible. Aaron also likes Bible questions. Is it Arun? I've been calling you Aaron. It's better than Aaron, I suppose. Oh, good. We've got 12 answers in here. Lovely stuff. Let's see what you said. John, Ephesians, Romans, Ephesians, Galatians, Judas, John, Desmond, the Romans, the Corinthians, God, and Corinthians. Okay, computer summary 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are wrong. So let's have a look. John. There was no letter to John. There was a letter in. There is an epistle chapter from John, but it's a letter from John, not from Paul. Very carefully phrased question here. So John BC is not going to fly. Judas is not going to fly. There was a letter from Jude, but not Judas. John, same rationale to Daru. Desmond. Desmond is a good thought, but not the one. The Romans. I've got Romans down, but yes, Romans is absolutely fine. Likewise, the Corinthians. Corinthians is absolutely fine. Podium 9, I can take you off. And God, no, he didn't write any letters to God. You thought he might have been. Phonetically plausible. No, because Judas and A stands to Judas and Judah, two different things, but also it's an incorrect answer anyway, because Paul didn't write any letters to Jude. There was a letter written from Jude. Would I accept Santa? No. There was a letter from Jude, but not to Jude. But also, I don't think Judas and Jude are phonetically plausible. They're not interchangeable. Paul's letter to Judas. Bruh. What? Like, WTF? What was that all about? No points to use, guys. I'm sorry. Judas, John, God, Desmond, and John. No points. Right, everyone else is a correct answer. Let's have a look, see what you said. Ephesians. Let's go to the Romans, first of all. 2 and 8. 2 players saying Romans. I think just the 2. 2 and 8. Well played. 6 points. We've got 2 Ephesians in there. A podium 1. Did I press a button? 6. No, I didn't. Podium 1. Sorry, I'm just looking at my computer screen. Podium 1. Podium 3. 2 players saying Ephesians. Very well played. 6 points each. And 2 Corinthians. Podium 9. Podium 11. Another 6 points there. Nicely done. And Innes going for Galatians. Very well done. 10 points. Correct answers you could have had: Romans, Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Thessalonians, Timothy, Titus, Philemon, and Hebrews were the correct answers there. Lots of points going out. Let's reset the podiums as we go to question number 3. Good luck with this. Take a look. It's the end times. Name a UK top 10 single by Madness. Go on, ABB, have a punt. There we go. 12 answers in. Let's see what you all said. You said House of Fun, Our House. I'll just stick to the only one I can think of. House of Fun, Our House, Baggy Trousers, One Step Beyond House of Fun, Grey Day, Our House, My Car, Our House, Can I Play with Madness? I'm pretty sure that's Iron Maiden, ABB. Our House, and Madness. All correct answers going there. Aaron has said, I like the band Madness. I'd say be generous about song titles with brackets. Computer summary 7, 9, and 11 are wrong. My Car, it's I like driving in my car, or driving in my car, but My Car on its own I don't think I can accept. It's driving in my car. I needed the word driving, I think, really jogging some. Podium 9, Can I Play with Madness? Great song by Iron Maiden, but it is also by Iron Maiden. And Podium 11 saying Madness. I thought that was the right answer. Madness, and then is all in the mind in parentheses. So actually, yes, you can have that cycle space. Madness is a correct answer. Very well played. But unfortunately for 7 and 9, no points. Everything else is a correct answer. Let's see how it stacks up. Someone had said before the white on green is a pain in the arse, and it really is, and I'm starting to see it now. Let's go through House of Fun first of all. We've got Podium 0, Podium 4, just a 2. 2 people. Welcome to the House of Fun. Not the same as Our House. I'm pretty sure they're different songs. House of Fun and Our House. Yes, different songs. 2 people saying House of Fun, 6 points each. Well played. Let's look at the R houses. Podium 1, Podium 6, Podium 8, and Podium 10. Just sneaking in 4 players giving that. It's only 2 points, but it is still 2 points for our house. Everything else I think is unique and correct. Baggy Trousers, One Step Beyond, Grey Day, and Madness. Podium 2, Podium 3, Podium 5, Podium 11. Very well played. All correct, all unique. 10 points. Lovely stuff. Correct answers: One Step Beyond, My Girl, Nightboat to Cairo, Baggy Trousers, Embarrassment, The Return of the Lost, Palmer 7, Grey Day, Shut Up, It Must Be Love, House of Fun, Driving in My Car, Our House, Tomorrow's Just Another Day, Madness is All in the Mind, Wings of a Dove, The Sun and the Rain, and Love Struck were the answers you could have had there. Aaron is cool because he likes it. I love Scar. And that's the only bit of Madness I can play. It must be love, love, love. That's all you're getting from me tonight. Let's go on. Podium number question number 4. It is the Red Dwarf theme. It is also that too. And Cycle Space, I haven't said welcome to the stream yet, even though you're in the game, but welcome to the stream. Question number 4, fingers on buzzers, take a look at this. Name a series champion of Taskmaster in the English-speaking world, excluding one-off specials. Oh, ABME getting an answer in the nick of time. Aaron just saying, I like television comedy. Let's see what you said. Josh Widdicombe, Victoria Cora Mitchell, Lou Sanders, Joe Lysett, Lisa Tarbuck, Rob Beckett, Lisa Tarbuck, Josh Widdicombe, Laura Daniel, and Josh Widdicombe. Computer tell me 1, 3, and 6 are wrong. Victoria Corin Mitchell with a question mark. Not on my list. She may have won one of the specials, possibly. To my shame, I've never seen Taskmaster. Oh, she came last already. Wow. Well, I didn't know that. Good a guess as any, I suppose, Mark. She was at least in it. Joe Lysett. No, Joe Lysett never won. And a rip from Tadaru. All incorrect, I'm afraid. No points. Everything else correct. We've got quite a few Josh Widdicombe's in here, so let's go through these. BC saying Josh Widdicombe. Pyro Pygmy saying Josh Widdicombe. AB Me saying Josh Widdicombe. And Cyclespace saying Josh Widdicombe. I believe that is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 Josh Widdicombe's, 2 points each. Well played. 2 Lisa Tarbucks there, a podium 7, a podium 4, 6 points each for Innes and Joinchum. Well played. And everything else is correct and unique. Podium 2, podium 5, and podium 10. Well done, 10 points. Correct answers you could have had: Josh Widdicombe, Catherine Ryan, Rob Beckett, Noel Fielding, Bob Mortimer, Lisa Tarbuck, Kerry Godliman, Lou Sanders, Ed Gamble, Richard Herring, Sarah Kendall, Morgana Robinson, Kate Burlant, Angela Dravid, and Laura Daniel. Kate Burlant won the US series, and Angela Dravid and Laura Daniel have been the 2 champions of New Zealand Taskmaster, encompassed by the English-speaking worlds. One more question in this round. We reset the podiums, fingers on buzzers. Good luck. Question number 5. Take a look at this. This is sick. Name a correct or incorrect answer to any question in round 1. Go on, Claire, can you think back? Claire's got an answer in as well, all 12. But most of all, I like being horribly meta when writing quiz questions, and he said, I'd say be quite generous with the marking of this one, particularly any of the historical events. Round 1 was ages ago. I haven't had that much delay in between. Let's see what you said. We've got Loch Ness 5, Scar Rules 7, 5, Death of JFK, E7, Digital 6, D, and 6 are the answers we've got down there. The computer's telling me 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11 are wrong. Scar Rules at 2. No, I can't. I'm not seeing that. Podium 3 saying 7. 7 is correct. It was only written in letters because it was a multiple choice round. But 7 I will allow. Podium 5 saying Death of JFK. No, John F. Kennedy wins a presidential election. It's in the right ballpark, Samson, but that's not close enough for me. Podium 16E, not down on my list, I'm afraid. We had numbers but not letters. Podium number 7 saying 7. We've already established that was a correct answer, so 7 can come off the nil point. Podium number 8 saying digital. I think that might have been round 2. Digital DAB, Pyro Pygmy, bad luck. AB me, that's all correct already. It's only saying D. No, again, similar, might have been letters, numbers mixed up. And Podium 11 saying 6. That is correct, and that can be allowed. Unfortunately for everyone else, no points. So, we have got 2 6s, Podium 9 and 11. We've got 2 7s on Podium 7 and 3. And we've got 2 5s on Podium 4 and 1. All of you guys shared 2 ways, getting 6 points. 2 5s, 2 7s, 2 6s. Nicely done. Loch Nee, BC. The answer most local to me, and very well played. That is going to be 10 points, well remembered. And at the risk of just rehashing old territory, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Willow Smith, Marcus Ratchford, Lil Nas X and Doja Cat. River Tay, Scarfell Pike, Loch Nee and Skomer Island. Snellen Chart, Newton Grid, Franklin Table and Huygens Diagram. And Elizabeth Taylor marries Richard Burton. John F. K wins a presidential election. The Catcher in the Rye was first published and Neil Armstrong walks on the moon. That is the end of a delightful round 3. I hope you all had fun with that. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores. Goodness me, well, I was about to say, BC, the scores are tighter than an Italian tenor's trouser button, but it is Claire who's got pole position at the end of round 3 on 58. Derek and Innes both on 57. BC and Mark both on 56. My goodness, my gracious, my goodness. My gracious. Samson's got 48, Sox Space 41, AB Me 39, Pyro's got 35, Jogjum 34, it's Sotley 33 and Tadaro 24. Still plenty of time to get some points back, and of course all points equal pennies in this game if you want to keep them. Remember, round 5 is a thing. For now though, let's go on to round number 4. Tight as the ducks behind. Round 4 is the blind auction. How many questions from 1 to 10 can you answer on 2 given categories? When prompted, whisper a bid from 1 to 10 to the bot. You'll get 10 increasingly difficult questions, which are worth 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. points. The last one being worth 19, and a perfect game getting you a maximum of 100 points from the 10 questions. Don't answer if you don't want to try the current questions, because tactically you can choose to wait for more valuable questions, and once you achieve your bid, your points are banked and you are frozen out and cannot answer any more. So once you've hit your target, you can't get any more. So do think carefully before you bid. Of course, you can throw questions if you think, actually, I should probably bid more. You can throw a couple of questions, because if you give a wrong answer, it increases your bid by 1. Too many incorrect answers may make it impossible for you to make bank, and failing to meet your bid loses all points from this round. So if you bid 10 and then get one wrong, I'm afraid you don't get anything for the round. Good luck to you all. Bids first of all, and then it is a question of answering the questions. The round 4 categories, and there are 2, and they will alternate between the 2 and get increasingly more difficult, bidding from 1 to 10, and the categories are yesterdays and motorways. And we've got 12 bids in. Wowzer. Claire going 5, Derek for 6, Innes for 4, BC for 4, Mark for 4, Samson for 6, Sugspace for 3, AB Me for 3, Pyro for 4, Jongchun for 5, It's Sotley for 5, and Tadari for 3. Couple of 6s in this. Don't see 6s very often, but very best of luck to you all. It is going to be, I can't remember. Yesterdays and motorways. Good luck. 10 questions remaining. 1 point for the first one if you want to answer it. Here it is. Yesterday was New Year's Day. What is the date today? Formats available there. 1 point. You do need the slash in the middle. Everybody attempting this first question. Were you right? Oh, no! Mark and Claire, you're going to get an extra pip going for 1231 and 11. 0201 or 0102. Both were acceptable, depending whether you're... We can see who's American and who's British from this, yeah. No, yesterday was New Year's Day. New Year's Day being the 1st of the 1st. So today would be the 2nd of the 1st or the 1st of the 2nd if you are American. Unfortunately, 1231 and 11 are both incorrect. You're going to get an extra pip. Claire and Mark, everyone else getting some, or losing a pip. Let's go on to question 2. 9 questions remaining. 3 points for this one. Take a look. Yeah, motorways now. Linking Strood and Faversham, this is the only even prime-numbered motorway. Only even prime-numbered motorway is the M2, and I do need the M because it is asking for a motorway, so 2 or A2 I cannot accept. A2 would be a different road, that would be a dual carriageway that's not a motorway. 2 on its own, Pyropygmy and BC, I'm afraid it's not going to fly. You're going to gain an extra pip. Pyropygmy, BC and AB me. Everyone else giving me the right answer, M2, you're going to lose a pip. Very well played, kicking yourself, BC. Don't worry, still plenty of time to make it up, but an extra pip for now. Let's go on. Back to yesterday's. Cycle Space just needing one more. We'll bank out if he gets this one right. Take a look for 5 points. Yesterday, the USA celebrated its Independence Day. What is the date today? 5 points. Either American or British format will be accepted. If you want to try it, remember you don't have to. Cyclespace looking to bank here, or maybe looking to extend questions further. The correct answer was 0507 or 0705. Mark, I will accept that, and Samson, likewise, I will accept that. Let me focus in on you. 75, yes, that's clearly correct, and 57, clearly correct. Yes, so Independence Day is the 4th of July, and that was yesterday, so today is the 5th of July. Didn't accommodate for not putting the zeros in, but yes, absolutely right answer. And Cyclespace banking out there, a comfortable 9 points. Very well played, Cyclespace. No further questions in this round for you, my friend, but everyone else is still live. Let's go on to question number 4. Reset the podiums. Innis and Tadaru are looking for one more from 7. Question number 4 is worth 7 points. We're back to motorways. And remember, if it's after a motorway, you might need to put M at the beginning of it. Hint, hint. Question number 4, take a look at this. Linking Edinburgh with Dunblane, this motorway really likes ladies dancing on it at Christmas. Tadaru and Innis may be holding fire. They're going to wait for more points, and that's a perfectly valid strategy. 7 points for this, but if they get the next one, it's 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players attempting this one. The correct answer was the M9. 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids are milking, and 10 drummers drumming, or lords are leaping, depending which version you're doing. But certainly not 10 ladies dancing. Unfortunately, it's Sotley and Pyropygmy. You're going to earn an extra pip. No one banking out here, but Claire, Derek, BC, and Mark all losing a pip, down to most of them down to 2. Claire down now to 3. And let's reset the podiums. Yes, the M9. 9 ladies dancing according to the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, by the way, Aaron really doesn't like motorway questions, so he's given you an additional clue to help you out on each one of those. And also, be aware that the text box kept correcting 0201 to the full date, thinking it's being helpful when it really isn't. Good old Google Sheets. Let's go on to question number 5. There are 6 questions remaining, 9 points available for this one. Innis and Tadaru potentially looking to bank on this question. Let's take a look. You wanted to kamikaze anyway, fair enough, it's Otley. For 9 points, yesterday was a day that names a character in Robinson Crusoe. What day is it today? Nine points if you can get this one. Pyropygmy sitting this one out. Correct answer was Saturday. Oh, Tadaru's gone for another day. No, it's after a day on this one. 14th of May might be a Saturday. You know what? Tadaru, I am going to give that to you because the 14th of May is today, and today is a Saturday. So you know what? I'm feeling generous. It did ask for a day. rather than a date, but I'm feeling particularly generous just because of how that question has fallen. I'm going to give you that and let you bank your 15 points right there. It is also banking 18. Yes, Saturday. So the character in Robinson Crusoe is Man Friday. 14th of May, assuming we're working in the year we're in, would be a Saturday. Absolutely galaxy brain play, as Aaron is saying there. To what day is it? A literal answer to what is it today. I will say, at this point, there are no more date-related questions on that category, okay? So no more date-related questions, so I won't be lenient next time, if that's the thing. But to Daru, that's a perfectly valid answer. I missed that piece. So I think I mixed this up with the Tom Hanks one with the volleyball and fluked it. You certainly did. Saturday. Man Friday is the character from Robinson Crusoe. So everyone give me a correct answer there of Saturday or the 14th of May, which is a Saturday today. It is banking at 18 to Daru banking at 15. Let's reset the podiums. There are 5 questions left. 11 points for this one. Derek, Mark, BC, AB, me, and Jogging Chum looking to bank if they give me one more correct answer. Pyro Pygmy, you need 4 from 5, so you can afford no more incorrect answers. It's Sotley, you can afford one correct answer, one incorrect answer, or 2 abstentions. Good luck. Here's question number 6. Linking Rotherham with Goole, this motorway recently became old enough to get its first tattoo in the UK. Bit more tentative here. Claire, Pyro, and it's Sotley playing this one. The correct answer is the M18, Rotherham and Goole. I am just going to check to see if there is another one linking Rotherham to Goole, but I don't think you have to be 180 or 182. No, it is the M18 specifically is what we're after, not the M182 or the M180. Pyro, and it's Sotley, I'm afraid you're going to get an extra pip. And Pyro, I'm afraid that is... oh, you had an extra number. Oh, that feels so sad. I kind of want to condone it. I kind of feel like I should be lenient there. It's Sotley, did you add an extra number? Oh, you live next to the M18. Oh, maximum pain. It's Sotley, did you have the same problem there? Did you have the same issue? Was it an extra sneaky letter? Was it autocorrect doing its thing? It's worse than the answer. You had an extra letter. Oh. How generous am I feeling? Go on. Go on. I'm being generous. You've still got to get out. You've still got to get out of it. You're not clear and out of the woods yet, but I'm feeling generous tonight for typos. Yeah, I'll let you have that one. M18 was yes, you have to be 18 in order to legally get a tattoo in the UK. Show of hands, out of idle curiosity, brief break in the game. Hands up, who has got a tattoo? Forgive me, man. Who is this imposter hosting tonight? I'm feeling generous. I don't know. Maybe it's the non-Prosecco Italian. Hand spam incoming. Cool. Hello, Robbie64322. What's hand spam? Do we ban you immediately? Bonnie Girl's got a tattoo. Welcome to the stream, Bonnie Girl. I do not have a tattoo. My brother's got about 9. My older brother's got about 9. My younger brother's got about 3. My wife has got 2, I think. 2? 3? 2 or 3. I don't have any. Live, laugh, love on my forehead. Nice. I have no tattoos. I am ink free. Anyway, brief respite just to chat about tattoos briefly. We've got 3 players escaped already or banked out. Bodyguard's got 10. Nice. Innis has banked out, Cycle Space has banked out, Diary's banked out, and we've got quite a few players. Let's reset the podiums and check where we're at. Claire, Derek, BC, Mark, Jogging Chum and AB Me all looking for 1 from 4. Samson needing, and it's Sotley needing 2. Pyropygmy still needs 3. Let's see what happens. Question number 7 is worth 13 points. 4 questions remaining. Take a look at this. Yesterday was the 29th of September. How many days after today is Christmas Day? If you have 2 tattoos and they join you, they become 1 tattoo. No, I don't think so. I don't think that still counts as 2. Oh, it's a math question. Claire's giving it a go. BC's giving it a go. Jogging Chum giving it a go. Pyro's giving it a go. Maths question. Who fancies some fast maths in Mark? No way. So, yesterday was the 29th of September, which means today is the 30th of September. How many days after today is Christmas Day? Well, it's the 30th of September, so after today you've got 31 days in October, 30 days in November, and then 25 days to Christmas. 31 plus 30 plus 25 should give us 86 days. Jogging Chum going 56. Claire going 76. Oh no! We got the last number, but not the first number. I don't know if this is something I can rule on a typo. Wine math. There's a wine math. And Jogging Chum missed a month out. BC banking at 35 points there. Very well played. Yes, math. Yes. Yes, 35 points being banked out there. Jogging Chum and Claire, you're going to earn an extra pip, I am afraid. And there are only 3 questions left. Goodness gracious me. Let's go on to the next question. Only 4 players banked out. There are 3 questions left. No one needs all 3. Derek, Mark, and AB Me need 1 from 3. Can afford 1 wrong answer. Claire, Samster, Pyro, Jogging Chum, and it's Sotley. You can afford an abstention, but not a wrong answer. Question number 8 is worth 15 points. There are 3 questions left. Remember, an M at the beginning of this one. If it's a motorway question, good luck. Have a look at this. The digits of this palindromic motorway found in Renfrewshire sum to give the Adele album released in 2015. Surely no one! Wow! Robbie, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, the game is underway, so you can't join this one, but we're about to play Only Connect and then The Abyss, which you will be able to join in on simply by whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot, and I'll explain all those rules and they'll be on screen in just a moment. You can guess, BC. Do you want to have a guess? No one's attempted it. What do you reckon it is? M151. Let's have a look. No, it's the 898. The Adele album was 25. 8 plus 9 plus 8, some to give 25. And incidentally, the M898 is the highest numbered motorway in Britain. For those of you who love your cool motorway facts, the M898. No one even going near that question. Let's see what you can do with the last 2. Let's reset the podiums. Whew. Derek, Mark, and AB Me. Just 1 question from 2. Claire, Samster, Pyro, Joey Chum, and it's Sotley. You cannot afford any more errors and you cannot afford any more abstentions. Whisper to the bot to join the next game. Yeah, the instructions will be on the screen, Robbie. And you need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot to take part. Good luck. Question number 9. You can't join this one, but the next game, definitely. Question number 9 for 17 points. 2 questions left. Take a look at this. Yeah, it will be impossible to miss. Yesterday was the 24th of July. Today is the feast day of which saint? They do get harder, to be fair. Hashtag harder get they. Claire, Samster, it's Sotley, Jogging Chum, Pyro. You need to give me an answer or you will be locked out. Samster's in. Jogging Chum's in. AB Me's going to try and bail on this one, as is Claire. It's Sotley and Pyro. You are going to be frozen out. So me giving you those typo answers has been a bit academic. The correct answer was St. James. St. James, patron saint of Spain. Feast day, the 25th of July. Christopher, Andrew, and George are not right. I am just going to double check to see that there are not duplicate saints. St. Christopher's Day is now controversy. Feast is the 24th of July in German-speaking diocese, but the 25th of July in the Latin Church. Yesterday was the 24th of July, so today would be the Feast of St. Christopher in the Latin Church, 25th of July. I can condone that. St. Christopher, podium 0 and podium 5, I am going to allow. That is an extra answer. Thank you for Google. Christopher. 24th of July in the German-speaking diocese. They tend to celebrate everything a day early. But well done for getting that. Yes, in the Latin Church, the 25th of July is St. Christopher's Day. I am going to check St. Andrew's. That is very much the 30th of November, and St. George's Day, I believe, is the 23rd of April. Yes, indeed, it is Shakespeare's birthday and death day. So unfortunately, Jogging Chum, it's not going to be any points in this round, but St. James or St. Christopher, both correct, and AB Me, you're also going to be locked out. AB Me and Jogging Chum, bad luck, you're locked out. Let's reset the podiums. Claire, Samson, Derek, and Mark, it has all come down to question number 10 for 19 points. This is going to be some huge scores if you can get this. The final motorway question of this round. Good luck for 19 points. Here it is. Thanks, Robbie. Do that occasionally. Linking Denham to Solihull, this motorway was built 1900 years before the births of Al Pacino and Patrick Stewart. Can you pass the crypticness of the question? Derek's having a go. Oh, Claire and Sam's having a go at the 11th hour. Mark not having a go. Mark, you will not get any points for this round. Be quiet. There was a man compensating for something. The correct answer was the M. Oh, my dudes. M42 and M41. The M42, which is Satan's own playground. It was the M40. They were both born in 1940. 1900 years before that would have been 40. That was your cryptic clue there. Oh, off by 1 and off by 2. I am so sad for you, but unfortunately it is not quite an escape for Claire, Derek and Samster. And Mark unfortunately didn't proffer an answer, so it's going to be no points. That is the end of round 4. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores. Well, I never. At the end of that round, BC is in pole position with 91. Innes has got 75. Claire has got 58. Derek 57. Mark 56. Cyclespace 50. Samsa 48. ABV and Tadaru 39. Pyro's got 35. Joggingchum 34. And it's Sotley 33. There's lots of little clusters of tight scores here. My. I'm just going to unmute that because I forgot to do that. Goodness. One more round to make the difference. And remember, points equal pennies. So if you're playing for pennies, that's one thing. If you're playing for medals, that's another thing. If you're playing for a high score, we got a new high score recently. I think it was Lewis. It was 180 something. BC maybe got the potential to make 182. Happy with however many plays I end up with. Is that a cryptic hint from Mark that he's going to go all in, maybe? We'll have to find out. Let's go to round number 5. Round 5 is the big finish. Category will be given, for example, art. When prompted, whisper a bit to Persephone's Twitch bot. Any amount of points from 10 up to your current score. When the question appears, whisper your answer to the bot. If you get the correct answer, you get the points that you bid. Yes, pennies are channel currency here, Robbie, and they all go into a sort of prize draw at the end of each season. And think of a penny as a lottery ticket for every penny you've got. You get a lottery ticket in the prize draw, and then I give away some prizes, merchandise and Amazon vouchers and Twitch subs and things like that. So that's the channel currency. And if you want some channel currency, you can type pennies 90 right now, and you'll get 10 pennies for nothing. Just so that I haven't done one for a little while. So type that in either to public chat or to the bot, and I'll give you 10 pennies for free, and they'll be written to the drive, and it will be great. So correct answer will win you your bid. Incorrect answers will lose you your bid. With one question in the round, there's a theoretical maximum of 250 points available. But for this one, it's going to be 182, the maximum that BC can get at this point. So have a look at the scores. Decide whether you're playing for pennies, whether you're playing for medals, and all the rest of it. And yeah, let's stop that bonus right there, just before we go here. You'll be given a category. Minimum bid is 10. If you abstain from bidding, that is what you'll be given. Good luck to you all. The big finish category is going to be revealed in 3, 2, 1. But above all, Aaron likes weak puns. Get your bids in. Bids from all players. So, nice and quiet in the public chat. I am going to give you slightly more time than normal. I'm going to put the timescale down to 0.75. So, the big finish question for all the marbles, so to speak. I'll give you some time to pause this one. It is a bit of a cryptic, punny question. Good luck. Here is the big finish question. If a Roman's 4th favourite plant is ivy, then what is a Roman's 40th favourite computer programme? Clock's on. Music doesn't quite sync up because I have lowered the timescale. Just give you a bit more thinking time. Cyclespace, you're going to get an answer in. Just in the nick of time. Very well played. Let's put the timescale back. The correct answer that we were after there. First one you've managed to answer. GG, Claire. Correct answer was Excel. MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. So the Roman numeral for 4 is IV. So a Roman's 4th favourite plant is ivy. By the same logic, the Roman numeral for 40 is XL. So a Roman's 40th favourite computer programme is Microsoft Excel. Incidentally, the letters Excel isn't the name of a computer code program, so don't accept it if anyone offers it as an answer. Excel is a Roman numeral, and the questions are for a computer program. Oh dear. Actually gettable, says David. Please be with me, Sam. A really clever pun. Thank you very much to Aaron, and I'll say a bit more about Aaron in just a minute. So, let's go through and see what you said. First of all, it's Sotley. What did you say? Ruby.
Pain.
Not the right answer. You're going to lose some points. How many? 32. Leaving with 1. It's Sotley. Bad luck. Jogging Chum, you started with 34 in this round. What did you say? High. Not the right answer. Not MS High. I'm afraid you're going to lose some points. How many? 34. Go with what you came with. Bad luck, but thank you for playing. Pyro Pygmy started with 35. What did you say? Oh, you've gone for Excel, and I have put the thing forward. We were after a computer program. Excel is not a computer program. You're going to lose some points. How many? Just 15, taking you down to 20. Tadaru, you started with 39. What did you say? Poison, not the right answer. You're going to lose 30 points, finishing with 9. And at the end of the first row, AB Me, you started with 39. What did you say? Excel, that I can accept. How many points are you going to win? 30. Nice. Very nice indeed.
Order!
Finishing with 69 points. AB Me taking an early lead on the big finish question. We're coming up to the next row. Samson, you started with 48. What did you say? 4x in the right ballpark, but unfortunately not the right answer.
Pain.
You're going to lose how many points? 47, leaving with 1. AB Me still with the lead. Let's go on to Cycle Space. Nick of Time answer from Cycle Space. They started with 50. What did they say? I also like weak puns. Good answer, but not the one on the card. I'm afraid you're going to lose. 19 points, taking you out to 31. Second place at the moment. Mark started with 56. What did you say? Excel, that's good enough for me. How many points are you going to win? 28. And Mark, I thought I saw that in the chat, preempting it. Yes, 28 points up to 84. And Mark in pole position now. AB Me moves to second, Cycle Space in third with 31. Derek, you started with 57. What did you say? Excel is the right answer. How many points are you going to win? Doubling up. Very well played, Derek, and taking first place with 114 into 3 figures. Mark moves to second, AB Me into third. But we've got the top row. Claire, you started with 58. What did you say? You said Excel. That is the right answer. How many points are you going to win? 30. Just bidding 30. A cautious bid puts you into second place, just ahead of Mark. Derek retaining gold position, and Mark slips to third. Innes, we move to you. You started with 75. What did you say? You said Excel. How many points did you wager? 45, taking you up to 120 in a new gold position. Innes has the gold position. Derek is in silver with 114. Claire with 88. It all comes down to BC. Started with pole position on 91 points. What did you say? You said Excel. It's a right answer. We're going up to at least 111. Was it enough to take the gold? BC, how many points did you wager? Just 21! Oh no! BC, it was a right answer, but unfortunately not quite enough to take top position. But consolation to you, you do get the bronze medal, 112 points. Third place going to you. Yeah. Didn't trust yourself enough on it. That's the nature of that game. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 getting it right, 6 getting it wrong. Perfect symmetry, perfect order, perfectly balanced as everything should be. Yes, you get the medal. You get the bronze medal there, BC, with 112. Derek Agnew picking up the silver medal with 114. It could have been such a different story, but it is Innes, our champion, with 120 points. You win the gold medal, and our champion of Google That this week is Innes. Well, many congratulations to everybody here, and a huge thanks to Aaron for a delightful question pack. It was so much fun to proof, and a really, really good, really tightly fought game. Nice close scores all the way through there, and some wide disparity at the end, but it is Innes with the gold, Derek with the silver, and BC with the bronze. Very well played to all three of you. I'm going to take a very short break. During that time, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Only Connect. It's a pack written by me, and very grateful to Oni, who has proofed this. I think he's Eurovisioning tonight, but I'm grateful to him in absentia. There's a very real possibility this game may crash at this point because we don't have any lobby play, so it can't give a lobby medal out. So it might crash at this point when we get to the credits. But either way, if I have to go manually add on these pennies and medals afterwards, then I will do just that. But there's a chance that we might crash here. So, yeah, just brace yourself for that. I'll see what happens when I press the button. Are we going to get a moment of
Pain.
or a moment of
Order!
We'll find out. Thank you all very much for playing. Do stick around. Only Connect and The Abyss coming up shortly. And well done to Innes taking our gold medal here. That's the end of Google That. I will see you in a few minutes. Or right now, because as expected, we've got an out of range exception. Will it still run the credits? Let's find out. Yes, it will. So I will manually write those pennies to the drive, but it is, oh, okay. It won't run the credits. Let me see if I've got a button to run the credits. I do not. There we go. Well, it went to that screen at least. The animator did its thing. As everybody Google that. We don't get the credits and the pennies are not going to be automatically written. So I will manually add those pennies and medals on after the stream. So they won't be live right now. But thank you again very much everybody for playing. Let's put some jazz back on. We're going to go for an ad. Oh, hello. I'll give you some ad break pennies. I will play an ad and then I will launch Only Connect. It'll take me about 3 minutes to get that set up. When that's running, I'll go grab myself a drink, and when I am back on the camera, we will be playing The Abyss. But enjoy Only Connect, written by me. I'm sure we'll have some fun with it. I'll go to the BRB screen. Don't touch that dial because we will be right back. Quite right, David. We'll fix it in post. Right, I'm hoping the ad break has finished playing. Let's stop that bonus right there. Only Connect coming up. I will leave you in the very capable hands of the computer if you want to play Whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. And here's an Only Connect pack written by me. Welcome, Kegler Coach, to the stream. Apparently I've drunk an entire bottle of not Prosecco tonight. I had half a glass left and that's gone, so I've got a cider on the go now. Oh, have I not turned the flush cam on? Ah. There we go. So, enjoy this Only Connect pack from me. I'll move to the cider and then I'll probably move to something a bit shorter in a little while. I haven't had dinner tonight. That's probably not a good idea. Welcome to Only Connect. Make sure you're whispering to the bot. And Kegler Coach, welcome to the stream. Have fun with this. Yeah, on reflection, I maybe should put Honeycombs first. They are all food-related rock bands without the definite article at the beginning. Well, then if you got 5 for that, here's your next one. Fucking Pog Innes, well played. You've got to allow me a slightly more obscure one. Yes, these are all films in Disney's Recess franchise. On to the sequel. I couldn't believe you were right. You were. Well played. A perfect score after 2 questions. On to the sequences round. What would we expect to see fourth in these 2 sequences? Here is the first. Everyone got snooker on the brain. They are the number of properties and the colour of the properties on a Monopoly board. On to the next. Not written by Persephone. It was as simple as a shifting Caesar cipher ending up in cipher. Hail Caesar. Time for the connecting wall. Innes on 12, BC 10, Claire and Toot on 8, Aaron's on and Jogging Chum on 7, ABMe's on 5, as is Derek and Mark. MPL is on 4, as is Samson. DMC on 2, Kegler's on 1, Tadara on 1, Cycle Spaces, Otley and Robbie yet to score. Here's the connecting wall. Have a look. Thank you, Aaron. Cycle Space the first to break cover, well played. Takeshi, welcome to the stream, my dude. Great to have you with us. You can join the game by typing !play if you want to get in on this Only Connect action. Lot of solves coming in. Good to see. I'm quite pleased with this wall. Oh, sorry about the ad stuff. Let me see if I can stop them. I'll have a look, see if I can stop them. Apologies for that. Time up and the wall has frozen. A few red herrings in here. First categories: Bassey, Smith, Easton, Cornell. What's the connection? Samsa, thank you for that gifted sub to Aaron. They are Bond-themed singers. Shirley Bassey sang Goldfinger, among others. Sam Smith sang Spectre. Sheena Easton for Your Eyes Only, and Chris Cornell, Casino Royale. Bit of a red herring there on Cornell. Next group: Dartmouth, Brown, Princeton, Harvard. What's the connection? Hopefully, even if you've got ads, the Twitch chat is still active and you can still whisper your answers in. They're all Ivy League universities. There are definitely some up there, but some red herrings amongst them. Well, I don't know if you got those. Next group: Columbia, Lionsgate, Paramount, Universal. What's the connection? And apologies if you put cinema on that. Movie or production or producers or company or companies or film are all accepted. Movie production companies if you put cinema. Studios, yeah, that managed to escape my list of words. Sorry about that, Claire. Final group: Yale, Mortis, Deadbolt, Keypad. What is the connection? Yeah, specifically film studios. They're types of locks is what we needed there. And that's the end of the end of the wall. Let's reorder the board, check out the scores. Innes on 22, 2 on 18, Joggingchum 17, Claire on 15, possibly that should be 18, Derek on 15, Mark on 15, Aaron, BC, Samson on 14. Apologies for the ads, I've got the ad button in between the camera and the microphone button. I should probably move that, that's a mistake. I didn't think it would allow me to play ads so soon after the actual ad break. So apologies if you got ads for that, that was not my intention. End of the world called it. I don't think I can stop them. Anyway, missing vowels. Wedding music is the category. Spelling must be exact on this round, by the way. Jerusalem, and did those feet in ancient time. And remember, you do lose a point if you're wrong on this round. Not enough N's, I'm afraid, if you went for Canon in D with 2 N's. Canon in D by Johann Pachelbel. And the final one. Would you have it any other way, Keshi? Good to have you here, my dude. So Vidor Toccata. Next category, wedding expressions. No worries, Keshi. We started early anyway. To the bride and groom is the first one, and the second. Till death us do part, not do us part. Common misnomer. Final one. Famous passage from Paul's letter to the Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is patient, love is kind. Final category. Wedding guests. Bad luck, BC. Spelling must be exact on this round. Elvis pantsuit. That would have worked. Of course, the best man. Next. That's, of course, the flower girl. And final one. What's your spelling? There we have it. It's a Master of Ceremonies. I've done 2 out of 3 of them. Never been a flower girl. I've been a best man and a Master of Ceremonies. And that's the end of the game. Innes is our winner with 28. Very well played. Points equal pennies in this game. It's a mid-time / warm-up game. Hope you all enjoyed that. Question pack from me. Glad to see people solving my wall. None of the puzzles there going unsolved, I think. So glad you all enjoyed that. Points equal pennies, and well done. There's no medal, and maybe I should start a medal table for Only Connect, possibly. The real thing. Yeah, a boy could be a flower girl. I'm sure he could be if he wants to be. I have never been a flower girl. I have been a Master of Ceremonies. I have played all of those pieces. There's Jerusalem. What's it on? Canon in D. One of the fun things actually I once did at a wedding in my previous parish. They only wanted, during the signing of the register, they only wanted canon in D. They didn't want anything else. For anyone who is au fait with wedding music or music in general, canon D is just 8 bars. It's actually not a canon, incidentally. It's a ground bass. Hashtag pedantry. But all right, Claire. Take care, mate. That's canon in D. It's that repeating pattern over and over again. 20 minutes, it was about 8 minutes, but I sort of got bored after the first 3, and I started inventing... So you know, there's certain pop songs that can go into there as well. Yeah, Basket Case, Skater Boy, as we go on, as this, yeah. There's so many things that fit to that. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. I mean, it's not perfect, but it sort of works. Yeah, it's Axis of Awesome. Do a song about the 4 chord. The 4 chords are no, that's that's not the 4 chords. That's back where I was counting again. There's the 4 chords. So chord 1, chord 5, chord 6, chord 4. So many pop songs are just sort of based on those particular that particular harmony. Players to spend less time on the piano, about 45 minutes. Yes, but during games. Toot. I've taken advice from someone I trust, and this is in between games, so I take a couple of minutes just to go to the piano at this point. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that Only Connect game. It was fun to write, and Only Connect will be back on... Only Connect is back on Thursday, the 1st of June, alongside the Escape Artist. So Thursday the 1st of June, if you want to play Only Connect again, it will be back then. We've got one more game to play for tonight, which seems a bit weird to say that at 9:15, only one more game. But it is going to be The Abyss, a combination of packs from myself, Oni, and Podo Nuevo. I do hope you enjoy them. I do need about 2 minutes to open the build and get it all set up. So I'll pop some jazz back on, and we will go and do some... The Abyss, the nihilistic quietness of The Abyss. I do hope you'll join me for it. Don't touch that dial, because we will be right back.
We don't need no Eurovision. We don't need no remote control.
Welcome to the quietly nihilistic arena of The Abyss. I was going to say, the fade-in to get from a black screen with the Abyss circles at the bottom to having the podiums there, is more complicated than you might think, because the circles are there both at the beginning, during the opening titles, and during the game. So to create that effect, I actually had to create a still image of the opening titles with the rings, and then fade that out with the exact same rings in real time underneath to make the podiums fade in. So that fade in with where the columns fade in is actually a still image fading out. Fun fact for you. Things that go into these games. If you want to play The Abyss, you need to type in this code. SGNY. And Free Ruckus, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Singapore, New York, yeah, very much so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14, 15, and Susanna, welcome on in. Great to have you with us. Just while we're waiting for people to join, I'm just going to go check out the Discord. Oh, the Packer Bell. Oh, yes, the Packer Bell rant. Derek, yeah, I have seen that before. Yeah, because he was a cellist, so he has to play. That's all he ever gets to play when he plays Packer Bell's canon. Goodness me, there's a lot of people watching Eurovision. Tyson hosting at the moment. Eurovision. I don't see the appeal, but I mean, good for people who do enjoy it. It's never. And as a musician as well, it's sort of one of those things where you think, oh, maybe I should love it, but I've never been into it. I may enjoy it if I watched it, but I never have any sort of desire to. So spicy guesses, not yet. So this is The Abyss. There are 5 question packs that have been loaded in, each of 10 questions. 2 from me, 2 from Oni, and 1 from Podo Nuevo, because 2 plus 2 plus 2 would be 6. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. 2 from me, 2 from Oni, 2 from Podo. It's good fun variety of packs along the way. The objective of the game, of course, is to answer as many questions as you possibly can. In the wings, your scores will be multiplied by 3, and that will make your pennies. And there is only 1 medal for the survivor of the game. The objective of the game is to get into the middle. You get into the middle arena of the game by chance, but you have a greater chance the more questions out of the previous 5 that you've answered. So you get 5 questions at the beginning, and then it's a bit of a lottery. So if you've answered 5 questions, you get 5 lottery tickets. If you've answered 1 correctly, you get 1 lottery ticket, and that's the sort of logic of it. I think you get 1 for nothing and then plus 5, so it's 6 if you get all 5 and 1 if you don't get any. So there's a chance for everyone to get in, and then once you're in the Abyss Arena, the objective is to stay in the Abyss Arena. It becomes a lot more difficult to get to stay in there once you've got there, but you can rejoin, and gameplay will continue until 40 questions have been asked, and then 9 players who are in the centre will go through to the final. Those are the rules of the Abyss. Quizzing me is Eurovision. Me too, Innes. Me too. Although arguably Eurovision is music. Arguably, I've never seen it, so I can't really pass comment on it. Welcome, Kegler. Welcome to the game. I'll give you another minute, I think, and then we'll lock it up. So if any latecomers coming in, 1 more minute, and then we'll get going. I'll tell you what, during that minute, I'm going to go and get more juice from the juice canister in my bag. Bottle, I think is the word I was after. Amazing. grab a laptop, I can maybe stall it another minute or two. This just in, Mrs. Flush is going to come and play the Abyss with us. Regular craft beer, some Brewdog Planet Pale Ale. Sounds good, Keshi. I've gone through a bottle of not Prosecco, and I'm now on to the Copperberg Summer Fruits mix, or mixed fruits stuff. I definitely had some liquid in here because I put some in earlier on, and now it seems to be eluding me. I mean, I've got more over there, but I don't want to mix stuff up. Maybe I'll put them in the bedroom. Did I put it in there? Hello, Penny. No. Going to stretch, darling. Oh, you're so cute. Right, maybe it's in the kitchen. Hang on. Miney, can you hold the stream a minute? Right, sorry, apparently I had to find Mrs. Flush's laptop. Where the hell is that canister of vape juice? Sorry? Oh, it's probably around. Well, I'm going to have to open a new bottle. Actually, I probably don't have to open a new bottle. I can probably make do with the ones we've got here. Right, apologies for that. That's all over a wander around the house. See, I've got that much left, which is, I don't know if you can see that, but I definitely had another bottle. Because that's what I feel. Did I leave it in the car? Maybe I left it in the car. I'll go find it later. Anyway, let's get Mrs. Flush into the game because she says she's going to come join. Which is in controls. Not locked. Mrs. Royal Flush. SGNY. There she is. Alright. Babe, I've added you to the game, so don't type the code again. Right. Mrs. Flush playing from downstairs, and... oh, there she is. She's there in Twitch. Okay, here's the rules. Players attempt to answer up to 40 questions by whispering the answers to Persephone's Twitch, but use the crossword clues to assist you as spelling matters. After the 5th question, 9 players will be selected to join the Abyss Arena, with players who perform better given a higher chance. If players in the Abyss Arena answer a question incorrectly or abstain, they lose a life and drop a level. After the 3rd incorrect answer or abstention, they drop into the Abyss and are out of the game. A player from the wings will be selected to replace them, with players again who have performed better on the previous 5 questions given a higher chance. Arena players earn an extra life up to a maximum of 3 after successfully answering 5 consecutive questions. After question 40, the players in the Abyss progress to the final. And good evening, Mrs. Flush. Welcome to the stream. So, at just before 9:30, it's time to play the Abyss. I'm going to have to go and find that juice canister a bit later on and make do until then. You'll be relieved to hear that from this point on, the game is auto-running, so there won't be any distractions from me. 5 question packs, 2 from me, 2 from Oni, 1 from Apodo Nuevo will be pervading throughout this game. And good luck to you all. Use the crossword clues, spelling matters. Good luck. Let's play. First category is motorsport. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix at the circuit of Imola was originally held under which country's name Between 1981 to 1996, 3 and 6 are the letters. San Marino is what we're after. So, 20% of the questions on this are going to be on motorsport. On we go. Composer's surname only. Rhapsody in Blue, 8 letters. Unsurprisingly, this is one of mine. Motorsport was Oni's. This one's one of mine. Gershwin, George Gershwin, Rhapsody in Blue. That one. Broadway finales. This comes from Apodo, The Phantom of the Blank. 5 letters. As ever, I would advise you watch the chat rather than watch the screen. Mrs. Flush maybe got distracted by something there. Opera, The Phantom of the Opera was the answer. Everyone's got points on the board. Next question. TV show lead characters by occupation. The IT crowd, IT technician, 4 letters. This is another one of mine. Moss is what we're after, played by Richard Iowadi. No thank you, Jimmy Danger. We do not want to buy anything like that. Oh, I haven't got the ban button. And the last category from Oni, Japanese words. The 5th basic taste alongside sweet, salty, bitter and sour. 5 letters. Ash, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can ban that person that... Oh, maybe I can ban them. Yes, I can. Great. All good. Umami. Umami is what we wanted. So there's 5 questions. Let's bring some players into the Abyss Arena. Toot's in with 5. Aaron's in with 4. AB Me's in with 4. Joey Chum is in with 4. Innes is in with 5. Mark's in with 5. BC's in with 4. Mrs. Royal Flush is in with 2. And Samson's in with 4. If you've not got in, keep answering, because you could replace one of these players as and when they drop into the Abyss. Composers, surname only, The Lark Ascending, 7 and 8. Vaughan Williams, overrated. Mrs. Flush, BC, Jogging Chum and AB Me, losing a life there. TV show lead characters by occupation. The Simpsons, Safety Inspector, 5 letters. Lovely to see a sea of green there, everybody getting it right. Homer Simpson. Ralph Vaughan Williams well, that piece is overrated, Derek, but Ralph Vaughan Williams in general. Motorsport, the current F1 United States Grand Prix is held in which US state? It's got 5 letters. It's Texas. ABMe and Innes losing a life. ABMe just one platform above the Abyss. Next question. Broadway finales. Kinky Blank. 5 letters. Kinky Boots, AB Me, you've dropped into the Abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. You're going to be replaced with Free Ruckus on 6, welcome on in. Next question. Japanese words, Japanese bedding, but more like a sofa bed when used in English. 5 letters. It's a futon. BC losing a life down there. You're 1 platform above the Abyss. Do tread carefully. Another motorsport question. Driving for Toro Rosso in the 2019 season, Alexander Albon is only the 2nd F1 driver to race under what nationality? 4 or 8? Thai or Thailand was the answer. Oh, quite a few players just 1 away from getting an extra life there in the arena, but unfortunately not to be. Next question. TV show lead characters by occupation. How I Met Your Mother, Architect. Of course, Ted Mosby, Innes and Jogging Chum, you've dropped into the abyss, and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Replaced by Derek, welcome into the Abyss Arena. And Kegler Coach, welcome into the Abyss Arena. Keep answering in the wings, your chance could yet come. Next question. Japanese words, rice wine, although it's manufactured like a beer. Saki is what we wanted, S-A-K-E. Mrs. Flush, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Tadaru, you're replacing her. Mrs. Flush, do keep answering questions. You could get a second chance. Next question. Kiss Me Blank, 4 letters, Broadway finales. Kiss Me Kate, Tadaru losing a life there. Drop it down to level 2. No extra lives being given out just yet. Let's take a look at the next question. Second time it's come tonight. Composer's surname only. Enigma Variations, 5 letters. It's Elgar, Sir Edward Elgar. Well done if you got that. Tadaru poised above the abyss now. BC, though, earning themselves an extra life. You're back up to level 2. On we go to the next question. Composers again. Surname only. Peter and the Wolf. 9 letters. Prokofiev is what we're after. Tadaru and Kegler Coach, you dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Extra lives to Toot, Aaron, Mark, and Samsey. You're all back up to the top flight. Very well played. Mrs. Flush has had some huge news coming, so I'll have to go and check in on that in a minute. MPL Dart, welcome to the game. And Cashy Head, welcome to the game. Next question. Friends, actor, 4 letters. TV show lead characters by occupation. Joey. Joey's the actor in Friends. Joey is what we wanted. Mark and Aaron losing a life there. Next question. Japanese words. Large waves caused by earthquakes occurring underwater with 7 letters. It's a tsunami. A tsunami. Well done if you got that one. Next question. Broadway finales, Avenue Blank. Just a single letter needed. Q. Live on Avenue Q. It sucks to be you. How do you typo 1 letter, Aaron? Bad luck, mate. Motorsport, which small principality hosts both Formula 1, Formula E, and the opening round of the World Rally Championship with 6 letters. This is, of course, Monaco, Sea of Green in the Abyss Arena right there. Extra life going out to Free Ruckus. You're back up to the top flight. Very well played. Next question. Can't spell letters. Japanese words. Former Japanese province, also the name of a citrus fruit with 7 letters. It's a Satsuma. BC, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Replaced by Innes. Welcome back. Second time into the abyss arena. Let's see what you do with question number, the next one, at the halfway point. TV show lead characters by occupation. Breaking Bad teacher. 4 letters. It's Walter White. Heisenberg, if you will. And Aaron and Mark, you've got yourself an extra life. You're back up to the top flight. Very well played. Let's go to the next question. Motorsport, who won the 2020 Formula 1 Drivers' World Championship? 5, 8 or 8? Lewis Hamilton, of course it was. Sea of Green in the Abyss Arena. Well played. Any extra lives? No, not on this one. We're past the halfway mark. Here's the next question. Composers by surname only. Fur Elise, 9 letters. Now, there's a variety of easy, medium and hard questions within each pack, and they are all randomised. Beethoven is what we're after. Ludwig van Beethoven. On we go. Broadway finales. Spider-Man, turn off the blank. 4 letters. It's dark. Spider-Man, turn off the dark. Few people losing a life on that one. Aaron, Mark and Innes. Most players on the middle rung. Derek on the top flight still. Japanese words. Japan's national sport of big boy wrestling. 4 letters. Sumo, of course it is. Sumo wrestling. Sumo. Onwards we go. Oh, a few extra lives. Free Ruckus, MPL Dark, Keshi Head and Samster. 5 in a row. You're all back to the top flight. Very well played. Broadway finales. Annie, get your blank. 3 letters. Lots of very fast answers coming in there. So Annie, get your gun. Annie, get your gun. Well done if you got that. Toot is going to get himself an extra life and back up to the top flight. Are we going to get anyone else into the Abyss Arena with 14 questions to go? Here's the next. TV show lead characters by occupation. Star Trek The Next Generation, Captain. Six letters. Picard, of course it was. Jean-Luc Picard is what we're after there. Next question. Motorsport, which British Formula 1 champion was famous for sporting a moustache? 5 and 7 or 7? A little more mix there. Nigel Mansell, Aaron and MPL Dart both losing a life. No one dropping into the abyss just yet. No extra lives to go out. Here's your next question. Composed by surname only. The Armed Man. 7 letters. Bit of a trickier one here. Jenkins. Carl Jenkins. Aaron, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out the game, but thank you for playing. Innes, you've got yourself an extra life. You're back up to the top flight. I quite like Carl Jenkins, but Derek, all of his things are the same. It is true. Mecha Grandma, welcome to the Abyss Arena. With 11 points, you join us. Japanese words. One who is successful in business from the Japanese term for great lord. 6 letters. It's a tycoon. MPL Dart, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out the game, but thank you for playing. To Daru, welcome into the Abyss Arena. 10 questions to go. Here's the next. Motorsport, NASCAR predominantly races on what shape tracks? 4 letters. It's an oval. Oval is what we wanted there. Well done if you got that. Samster and Nekagramma poised above the abyss. Composers by surname only. Don Giovanni. 6 letters. Nekagramma, welcome to the stream as well, by the way. Missed you before. Even though you're in the game. Tadari losing a life. It's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yes, Mozart. 1790 work, I think. TV show lead characters by occupation. Lost. Doctor. 4 letters. Ooh, it's Jack, Samster, Mark, and Nick and Grandma. You've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. To be replaced by AB Me, welcome back in. Jogging Charm, welcome into the Abyss Arena. And Kegler Coops on 12. 6 questions to go now, 6 or 7. Broadway finales, Dear Evan Blank, 6 letters. It's Hanson, Dear Evan Hanson. Keshi and Tadaru, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. MPL Dart is 1 replacement, and the other is Mark. Welcome back into the Abyss Arena with 5 questions to go. Here's your next. The Book of Blank, Broadway finales, 6 letters. Is the Book of Mormon. Hello, my name is Elder Price, etc, etc, etc. Free ruck as an extra life at this late stage of the game. That could be very useful. 5 in a row, well played. Here's your next question, 5 to go now. Motorsport, winning the Indy Japan 300 in 2008. What is the name of the only woman to have won an IndyCar championship race? 6, 7 or 7? Is Danica Patrick. Jogging Chum and Innes losing a life there, teetering over the abyss at this stage. 2, another 5 in a row, but already on the top flight. Next question, Japanese words battered and deep fried, such as vegetables or prawns, for example. 7 letters. Tempura is what we're after there. AB Me, Free Ruckus, MPL Dart and Kegler Coach all losing a life. Can you survive the drop above the abyss with 2 questions to go? Composers by surname only. The Gadfly Suite, 12 letters. We were after Shostakovich. Oh, a bit of a bloodbath. AB Me, Free Ruckus, Jogging Show and Kegler Coach. You've dropped into the abyss and are out of the game, but thank you for playing. BC rejoining us. As is Samster, guaranteeing a place in the final at this stage. As is Tadaru. And as is Aaron. Welcome on back. Still got 2 questions left. Next question. My Family Dentist. 3 letters. TV show lead characters by occupation. Ooh, MPL Dot has got an answer in. Is it the right one? It's not. We're after Ben. MPL Dot on the last question. You've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Derek getting himself a superlative extra life at this point, and you're going to be replaced, MPL Dart, by Naked Grandma. Welcome to the game. So after 40 questions, it is time for the final. As you can see, we are refreshing all of your lives. So everyone in the Abyss Arena is on the top flight. Toot on 38, BC 28, Samster 33, Derek 38, Naked Grandma 13, Tadaru 18, Innes and Mark on 34, Aaron on 31. Let me explain the rules of the finale. 9 finalists have had their lives refreshed. Further extra lives will not be awarded in the final. Up to 10 questions will be displayed. Whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot as before. If arena players drop into the abyss, they are permanently out of the game and will not be replaced. The winner is the last player standing. If after 10 questions no winner has emerged, the winner will be the player with the most lives left. And in the event of a tie, the player with the highest score is the winner. So do keep answering in the lobby, because in this game it's points times 5 give you your pennies. So quite a high payout rate on this. But we have got our 9 Abyss Arena finalists. Good luck. Categories are the same, but the questions are a little bit harder. Good luck. Starting with Broadway finales. Thoroughly Modern Blank. 6 letters. It's Millie, thoroughly modern Millie. BC Naked Grandma Tadaru, one step closer to the abyss there. Next question. TV show lead characters by occupation. The escape artist, Barrister, 4 letters. Memory serves, played by David Tennant. Will, well done too on getting that one. Everyone else in the game getting that one wrong. Tricky question though, I think it was the hardest of the lot. Japanese words, process management method invented by Toyota Corporation in the 1940s, uses a board with tasks written on cards, 6 letters. We've got our first casualties, BC and Naked Grandma. You've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Everyone but Toot now one step above the abyss. We can have no winners in this game. Motorsport, numbers only. What is the maximum score a Formula 1 team can earn in a single championship race with 2 letters? It's 44. Everyone but AB me getting that one wrong. And BC, Naked Grandma, Samson, Derek, Aaron, Tadaru, Mark and Innis, you dropped into the abyss, and Toot, you are the winner. Tricky endgame questions, that is the name of the game, but very well played to Toot. You have survived the abyss. That might be the first time, actually. Let's have a look. The abyss survivors. Let's have a look. No, it's not the first time. It's the 3rd time. In fact, you're taking top of the leaderboard there. Toot's done it 3 times now. Samson's done it twice. Lewis, Mark and Quizzle have all done it once. Brutal game, the abyss, but very well done, Toot. You have survived it. Yes, I do recommend you watching The Escape Artist, actually, Aaron. Never know who the composers were. Never will. I could release the question back to you. I'm unlikely to use them again. In fact, other composers that were on the docket, there was The Sorcerer's Apprentice, 5 letters. Anyone want to give me that? The Sorcerer's Apprentice, 5 letters. Very good. Derek Agnew, the first there. Dukas, yes. And the last one, Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds, 5 letters. Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds, 5 letters. Not Dukas this time. Not Holst, no. Not Sushi. Closer with Glass. Not Bizet, good guess. Not Vidor. Much closer with Glass, Derek Agony. You're in the right area. It is minimalist. It is modern. Not Young. Not Keith. Not Beach. Not Smith. Again, close with Reich. Think. There you go, too. Yeah, Michael Nyman, Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds. I implore you, go and Google that or YouTube it right now. Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds by Michael Nyman. Sheep is best left to shepherds. It's about 5 minutes long. It's 5 minutes very, very well spent. It's such a good piece. I'm not doing it justice there on the piano. Check it out. Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds by Michael Nyman. In fact, that's going to be the raid message. Hashtag Chasing Sheep is best left to shepherds. That's the raid message. Oops, did I copy it? I did. Cool. Two, you are the winner of the Abyss. You have survived the It's not even 10 o'clock, but we're wrapping up because I was so rapid fire with Face Off. I feel like quite rapid fire with Face Off when we started an hour early. So, good stuff. Thank you very much to Apodo and Oni for adding your trivia to mine there on the Abyss. Very well done to Toot. It's another survival in the Abyss arena, and I need to go and find out what the big news that my wife just got was. So thank you all very much for playing. I know it's all been a bit quiet tonight, what with Eurovision going on, but thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully next week we'll get audience figures will be back up a little bit to where they were. What's coming up tomorrow? Topper 1 is doing, I think, checklists. So do go give Topper a follow. It's going to check stream schedule. Yes, checklist tomorrow. Bash is here next week with Breakaway and All Clued Up on Wednesday. No stream on Friday, as I believe he's gigging. But Breakaway and All Clued Up on Wednesday. Do go give him a follow. As for me, next week's schedule of events, I'm going to be here on Tuesday with Hacker from Clive, Red Herrings from Cyclespace, another Face-Off, and The Purge from Zeus. That's Tuesday. On Thursday, apparently my mind's gone blank again, but that might be changing because we've done that quite recently. And The Hive by P-Fired. And then on Saturday, this time next week, Plinko the Quiz from Clive, The Escape Artist from Lewis, another Face-Off game, and Spotlight is on the docket for this time next week. So go and watch The Escape Artist. It's got David Tennant in it, very good show. And go and listen to Chasing Sheep is Best Left to Shepherds by Michael Namer. And then tell me what you think of them both in the Discord. Do come join us if you're not there already. We're going to go and raid Huds because he's a great guy. So there's going to be 2 raid messages, one of which is going to be hashtag Chasing Sheep is Best Left to Shepherds. And the other one, and this is a private joke between me and Huds, is hashtag message me. Because he's been promising to DM me back for weeks and hasn't. So 2 raid messages. Best left is best shepherds. I can't write. Best left to shepherds. Hashtag message me. There you go. There's a raid message. We're going to go raid Huds and say hi. He's playing Sonic 3. He's a mate of mine, and all be well. Thank you very much for joining me. I know there's Eurovision and all stuff going on this week, so we've been a bit quieter, but it's been a great fun week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and great big thanks again to Oni and Apodo for adding their question packs to mine. Very many congratulations to Toot. I will retroactively add on the Google That scores. And until Tuesday next week, when we're going to be here with whatever I just said, we're going to be here with Set Game, probably not Set Game, Hacker, Red Herrings, Face Off, and The Purge. Be splendid and marvellous and wonderful to each other. Do take care of yourselves. I've been Royal Flush, you've been watching Game Night, and you have been playing The Abyss, among other things. Take care. Peace out, and good night.